The show starts in 10 minutes.
My creator's always going to provide for me. You hate on me, you want me to suffer, you want.
Hello, everyone. Rich Baritone here, and the show actually starts now. We had several people, early arrivals here on this Saturday evening where I am. Please say hello to DZ. And then after that, it's Vladimir Putin, Axel, Lunzi is here. Lunzi is always here. And Red Screen is here as well. Got a nice little sampler box for everybody here this evening. Hello to Michael Fox. And hello to Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead. Here I go.
Me to have less, you want whatever my creator's going to say. No, here you go. Because my creator really is the real creator, love, not God. My creator takes care of me. As I said, the things that you type, none of them exist. They're proven wrong. They were proven wrong a long time ago, and you have nothing to say to me. We will not have any personal conversation. We will not talk about anything or discuss anything in my personal life because you don't know me. That's common sense. I have nothing to justify to you.
Vladimir Putin has returned. Apparently, he stepped out for just a moment.
The show starts in 9 minutes.
My life isn't in your hands. You always talk about the same thing, projecting. All of you are broke and homeless. All of you. You always have been. So you want to project that onto me. It'll never happen. You don't have power like that. You don't know me. What are you talking about? Like I said, everything you've ever called me is not who I am. I proved it all wrong. What are you talking about? What? Again, I didn't spend the last 15 plus years proving you wrong for you to sit there and ignore it. Acknowledge it, right? Because you're hiding and you're cowards and you got nothing to say to me. That's the reality. You're not doing anything to anyone. Like I said, can you type right now? No, because you have no power. I don't get it. You can't just wish things into existence, brother. You can't just hate people out of their lives and everything they have going for them. It doesn't work like that.
Sure it does. Clint Cobra JFS is here on this Saturday. I have a good show for you, Clint. I promise.
I thought you learned your lesson by now. I already taught y'all, bro. Y'all are just some strangers on the internet. I don't allow people to have some kind of demonic gateway into my life.
And Red Screen has rejoined the show after making some snackies.
The show starts in 8 minutes.
You know nothing about me. Why are you talking about me? Why are you sitting there like attempting to be personal while you're harassing me? Because I'm pressing charges and you're going to go to prison. That's all I know. Don't tell me what my life is if I'm here living it. I know you're mad. I know exactly how you think. I know what you're worried about. I know how you're thinking. I got you completely fooled, boy. Ben had you fooled, and I'm going to keep having you fooled because I own you.
And now live from the West Coast, it's John Cole here on Negative 43 TV.
You don't know anything about me, dude. You never will. Try harder, pumpkin. You want to force talk me. I already know you're in a panic. Right, I know, because you're desperate to try to find out information about me. Y'all want to follow me? Follow me all you want. You'll never find out anything. I guarantee that. Yeah, I own you, dude. You don't have a way to stop my success, to stop my life.
We don't have to have a way because you do it yourself. Please say hello to Sheriff Gonsen. He just got here.
Stop my progress. You are delusional. You're lost, dude. Everything you say, you need to get your facts straight because you're already addressed about everything.
Indeed, we have them rolling in right now. Please say hi to Troll Team 6.
He said, what do you mean? You can't just keep talking. You got to acknowledge what was said to you. You're repeating yourself again? I already proved those lies wrong.
The show starts in 7 minutes.
You got new lies? We can't talk about old lies. The old lies were already exposed. Let's talk about how you're mad and you're really sitting there harassing somebody who was burnt. I was burnt to the inside of my body, right? And you think you're going to get away.
The burgers were actually good in the 60s. They actually tasted even better to me because I was anywhere from newborn to 8 years old during the 60s, but seriously, they did.
With it and not go to prison. I guarantee you, you're going to be in a prison. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that you're a coward that would never face me. I can guarantee that. And I've been proving it the past 15, 20 years. It's too late. You're already a coward.
Maybe not those gray meat discs.
You're already proven that you're delusional and don't know what you're talking about. You don't know me, dude. That's it. How hard is that? I'm getting real tired of it, bro. Mentally ill people coming over here trying to tell me that. See what I'm talking about? Ridiculous, man.
Fallout 354 is here. You know, I have absolutely no idea about hot dogs in prison. I can't afford any either, Fallout.
Every day, harassed and bothered. So I can't focus on what I'm doing, where I'm walking in.
The show starts in 6 minutes.
The only thing that I can say is that literally everything tastes better when you're 9 years old.
Anything. But it's all good because I'm straight, because I'm tough. Point is, you ain't saying nothing, bro. And you ain't never gonna be saying nothing. You ain't never done nothing to me, never showed me nothing. What is you talking about me for if you don't know me? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird as hell? That's pretty odd, dude. I care less what you have to say.
Troll Team 6 is trimming colas, and I'm not talking soft drinks here either. It's good work. It's holy work.
Hey, bro, honestly, because what you say don't dictate anything. Can you imagine people who are jealous of you, and then they sit there and they just type random statements that are lies? Okay, what do you want me to do for you? How do I
It looks like the Sloppy Joe were just teleporting in. Know what I mean?
answer or respond to that? I can't, because you don't acknowledge my response. You just talk. Okay. Well, if you're so in control, how come everything you said doesn't exist and never will? That's my only question. Please tell me. Please, explain to me that. If what you say, if you
That guy is, in fact, sitting there eating pizza y'all can't afford.
dictate my worth and my value and my reality, why am I making music nonstop, free, doing what I want to do, crystal clear record, you can't put me in a panic, you can't mess with my business, you can't harass me, you can't do what you did to Cyrax with me, you can't do nothing. How is it that I'm winning every day against you, but you say I'm losing? Please tell me. Please, I don't block anyone who says reality and quits running their mouth. No, you don't get the concept that talk is cheap.
The show starts in 5 minutes.
Talk is cheap. That's why I keep winning. I release hot tracks, I run this rap game, I run YouTube, and y'all fools don't do nothing. Just like you say what you're gonna do, you keep saying things that don't exist. Doesn't bother me. What's the point? I'm not gonna argue with a fake account, brother. I mean, if you feel some type of way and you're mad at how rich I am, how good looking I am, how successful I am, come say it to my face. That's all. That's something you have to do. I mean, you can't afford a plane ticket, you scared, you terrified, whatever, that's y'all's problem.
Oh, that's fine, TT. Don't worry about it.
I'm not on here to talk to you about things that are irrelevant. Everything that you saying doesn't exist. It makes no sense. You people think that I'm dumb or something. I'm way smarter than you, bro. I'm way smarter than you, bro. I've been outsmarting you and fooling y'all since the beginning of this. Y'all want to come for me? Hey, bring it. You're going to lose. You're going to lose, and my record going to be crystal clear.
The show starts in 4 minutes.
What you talking about? You don't know me, bro. You already know better than to be saying things that don't make no sense and talking about my life. And, like, what are you talking about? You don't know me, dude. You already came for me. All it does is bless me. Like I told you, what you gonna do now? You gonna keep committing crimes? Go ahead. I'm right here, bro. Not scared at all of none of you. Like I said, I've been putting y'all in your place right to your face. I'm doing my show right in front of you. Understand that. And I'm telling you right to your face how I feel about you. All of you. What do you mean? You got something for me? Okay, cool. Let's open the chat then. Because what they're going to do, people, is they're going to type to themselves, not acknowledge a word I have to say, and then act like they accomplished something. Can you imagine being that petty and that weak? Let's go. Let's do it. Easy money. This is easy. You're hilarious, bro. Live chat. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, you're committing federal crimes on here. The chat's open.
The show starts in 3 minutes.
Spam a chat. Grown-ass men and women spamming a chat like cowards. I come on here, I have to do my show according to rules. I have to watch my mouth. How is that fair? You're a coward, homie. You's a straight coward, homie. I'm in these streets every day. You's a coward. You hear that? Coward. Feel that? I got everything. You hear that? I run everything. You hear that? I'm bigger than the cartel. You hear that? Sucker. Huh? Now do something about it. What you gonna do? I'll antagonize you every day. You won't do nothing. I'll tell all you punks to your face. Huh? You keep talking to me like you really about, you ain't about nothing. What's up? Huh? What's up? You want to piss me off today? What's up? Huh? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Chat open. What's up? What you got for me? Huh? That's what I thought. Y'all can't handle me, so be quiet. You soft. Hiding behind a camera. What's up? That's what I thought. You want to piss someone off? I'll get pissed off like I told you, and my life will be good. What's up? What's goody?
The show starts in 2 minutes.
Exactly. Don't talk about me. Keep my name out your mouth. You got that? That's how we play. Yeah, that's who I am. I don't let people talk crazy about me. You understand that, boy? Yeah, you people already got exposed. I got your picture. You going to prison. What's good? You got something to say to me? You keep coming over here.
Yes, we have a rerun house where I live at. They just ran and I just missed young Frankenstein. I'm still upset about it.
Every day harassing me. I'm pressing charges. When will they do their job? What's up? Now they can do their job. Do your job, punk. Don't tell me nothing, punk. Got that? Yeah, I'll tell you to your face. Any of you. I'm a free American citizen. I do what I want. You got that? And I'll raise my voice all I want, wherever I'm at. I know what I'm doing. You funny. What's up? What's up? I'm supposedly pissed off, right? Because you keep talking. But I'm not pissed off. You just keep running your mouth. You're harassing me. I want people to do their job. Leave me alone. I'm not playing with you. What's up? Oh, now y'all quiet. Right, you quiet. Right, exactly. Right. Now, let's do this. Fuck the show.
It is our real leader, our true leader, in good times and bad. It's the real Tyree Sneed right here on Negative 43 TV.
The show starts in 1 minute.
Who I am, and I'm in your faces, letting you know what time it is, you fucking pussy-ass bitch. What's up? What's up for that? For yelling, bitch.
Yes, I did mean Frankenstein. How could I ever forget?
Bitch ass. What you gonna do? Nothing. You fucking faggot. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. You got that? Punk ass bitch. Yeah. Now do something. You fucking bitch. Run. Stay the fuck off my show. You got that? And I'll tell you to your face, boy. I'm coming to your county and filing a police report. Fuck you. You wanna come for my shit, my life? Fuck you. Try me, you bitch ass. And I'll tell any of you corrupt fucking pussies to your fucking face. Now do something, bitch. How about that? Fucking faggot. Now recording you fucking faggot, cause you ain't gonna do shit. Cause I do what the fuck I want, bitch ass. Run, bitch. Now we're gonna come right back and do a real show, fucking faggot. Keep your mouth shut, bitch. Got that?
Any newly discovered archive, you'd know I'm interested in it, troll team.
Talk to me anytime to my face so I can get at you like this, you fucking little pussy. Stay the fuck off my page. Keep your fucking mouth shut when I talk, bitch.
And now, on with the show.
Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and it is time for Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness for Saturday, October 19th, 2024. I have a little Whitman sampler for you, except all the pieces in the box have nuts in them. Some of them have more nuts than others, if you know what I mean. So here lately, Tyree has been denying that he's ever been homeless. So tonight's show, we're going to go back a little over a month. This is from August 26th, 2024. Our first video is called Homeless in Need of Money for Hotel. Please donate. Coming out of his own mouth again from August 26th of this year. That is what we're going to start the show with. Agent Q is here on this Saturday. And like I said, man is here. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Sure you do. Let me hit the candy colored button and we'll get going here. There he goes.
All right, real quick. What's up, folks? Good morning, everybody out there. Good morning, America. Like I said, I've completely changed my channel name. We are heading a different direction.
I have not seen that. I'm going to write that down. Street Ball God.
A little bit.
Oh, speaking of Tyree material, if he goes live while I'm live, while we're together live, let me know and we'll switch right over to the live content.
Some things will stay the same, you know, you'll still get my genius intellect, but the whole point is I want to share my knowledge with the world and do it proudly. And again, I want to completely 100% embrace homelessness. A lot of you want to act like I'm joking. Now, just like everything I do and every move I make, this is going to elicit a lot of responses out of a lot of different people. I don't really care how people feel about how I live my life or what.
Okay, is it a Mr. Varhanson channel or are you Mr. Varhanson? We got to know now.
What I'm doing, it's my life, right? And I know what I'm doing. So again, right now, just like the title says, I'm trying to get money together for,
ladies and gentlemen, it's Best in Show,
for a hotel room, right? So that I can get some real sleep. Very sleep deprived again, just because of how I've been treated by everyone. And again, it hasn't been anybody's concern, my safety, my well-being, anything. So like I said, I mean, when I ask nicely long enough and it takes like, months and years, and like people just act like they can't hear, at some point I have to take matters completely into my own hands and change my life regardless. I don't have a choice but to change my life for the better, because nobody else is caring or doing it for me, right, or doing anything for me. So yeah, I'm here to change my life for the better. Like I said, if you want to help me along the way with that on my journey, please do. But the Cash App is in the bottom left-hand corner. I post my PayPal and my Venmo all the time. It's Achilles3207 at AOL.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the professional musician amongst us. It is Black Label Mark. And did you see what Rory Gallagher's Stratocaster sold for?
Venmo is at Sub-03207. And like I said, I'm trying to get money together and hopefully raise money on here and funds. And that's my main focus, to get me a hotel today. Real talk. And if I have to do this every day, I will. It's no problem. So it is what it is, man. I'm not trying to emulate or copy anyone else. People try to emulate and copy me. I'm a leader. I also want to get into talking about the music. We'll probably do that a little later today. And like I said, I got to get funds for a lot of things: bus ticket, new laptop. I just got to get my resources together so we can get this music going. I could start trying to record again. And I think I'm going to start writing music again so that I have some tracks ready.
Misty Waters joins us for however long she can, and I would be honored if a kitten was named Rich Baritone, or just Rich.
To go, and then I can just, when I get the new laptop, I can just get the programs and
Sim Racer HQ. Yeah, try that again. Sim Racer HQ is here. That's right.
And lay down my vocals, and produce my tracks. So I'm trying to get back in this music thing, back in the swing of things, and get it where I can market it, get my website back out, hopefully to the public again. To my sponsor, if we can do another video, please let me know. And I need more sponsors. I just need people who want to consistently support me and donate to help me get somewhere. Any money you donate, it doesn't just go to waste. It goes to me eating. It goes to me surviving. It goes to expenses.
In other words, what you're telling us is that it goes to waste. That's what you're saying,
It'll go to a hotel. It'll go to the things that I need, my clothes, and that's literally what I want to make this. I mean, why not? I mean, what else should I be here for?
Yep, $1.1 million. If you don't know who Rory Gallagher is, look up Rory Gallagher Live in Europe. It's one of the great live albums of any genre at any time.
I mean, I'm here to make money and survive and better my life. And my whole goal is I want to manifest like a whole new home, my own home, that I can do whatever I want, and just everything is good to go in the way I want it. And I just want to have everything that I need, and good people around me that are really trying to help me, you know what I mean? So that's about it, man. And like I said, I mean, I really thank all these people that went against me and everything, because you taught me a valuable lesson, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, thank you. I'm not even mad. Thanks.
All right, everybody, look at your screen, the lower left-hand corner, to be particular about it. He's got a new live stream scheduled, so if anybody sees him go live, we'll switch right over. Let's all keep an eye on it together.
Thanks. Real talk. So it is what it is. I'll talk to you in a minute.
And he will talk to us in just a minute, and that's about all the longer that this segment right here is going to last, discussing the Steez versus B-Vlogs thing. It's about 5 minutes in, 50 seconds long, and he shuts it down when his captors appear. It's funny. He actually gasps. Here we go.
All right. What's up, guys? Got me a water bottle here. Purified drinking water. The chat's going to be closed for the rest of time, for eternity, because you people don't listen and you're very disrespectful.
That's right. Fuck you. And Mark, can you imagine what that double neck SG would go for? Or for that matter, the Dan Electro.
That's wrong, Batman. Look.
You will all forgive me while I geek out.
That's right. Look how good I look. Everyone come see how good I look.
No, but real quick, I want to talk about. I had a great day today, by the way. I did a great job at what I'm doing, which is good and could be beneficial for me in the long run. Um, but I always try to do good, you know. I'm a work mule, I'm a workhorse. But real quick, get my jackets ready because it's cold out here, right? I want to talk uninterrupted about what I was trying to talk about yesterday, okay? Which is the B vlogs and the Steves, aka Styles thing, because Styles is always whining, okay? He's a big whiner, and he likes to whine a lot. He's always been a whiner, okay? As you can see, I shaved yesterday. I always look good when I shave. But oh yeah, and this is my bag my friend gave me. So I don't even know what it says on it, but I'm gonna be using it. So it's awesome. He's a good friend. I've made a few here. All right. So there's some other issues that I'm thinking about that I'm gonna have to cross that bridge when we get there. Which I'm kind of at a crossroads and don't know what I'm gonna do with all that. You know. But we'll just have to see what happens, which way the river flows, right? Also, I mean, I'm leaving it in God's hands, but I think I have somewhat of an idea of what I'm supposed to, do to try to heal what I've been going through for so long. I think I'm starting to get some more understanding of what I'm really supposed to be doing, you know what I mean, and how to approach it. So, in a different approach than, what I've been trying to do this entire time, because I tried like everything and nothing was working, but I
You're doing the same things and they still aren't working.
really think that I'm starting to figure it out. It's just not easy for me to access what I need all the time, right? But yeah, today I was an all-star, so that's good. Um, like I said, I don't get paid and compensated right now. That part sucks.
Yeah, I would imagine that Jimmy Page still owns hundreds and hundreds of his guitars. Probably still owns every one he ever recorded with, I think.
But we'll see what happens.
No, there's been an auction in there somewhere, I'm sure of it. I think I'm sure of it.
Because in the future, I may, and I mean, with what I got going on here, I'm gonna get paid and compensated some, right? But like I said, I'm just telling you the truth, man. Every time Steez involves himself, he's hilarious. And then he goes and he projects and he deflects so that he can have something to talk about to make his 50-plus-year-old self feel special. But when I enter the equation, you see he ignores me. Like I told you, he doesn't want to rap battle the white boy because he knows he don't want it. Straight up. He, I bro, nowhere couldn't even come close to me in freestyling, bro. Y'all don't understand. Like I really came up doing rap battles.
Yeah, Ozzy did something that was extremely rare. He became bigger than the band that he came from. He's not more influential. There will never be another Black Sabbath, but as far as popularity goes, he got bigger than they did.
I never
What Iommi was doing with Sabbath in the 80s, I did not agree with then and don't agree with it now, let alone the 90s. Don't even get me started.
lost in real reality. I've had people cheat and act like I didn't win, but I really won, and the whole building know. I shut buildings down doing freestyle battles for real. So what he says don't make
Wait
no
a minute,
sense.
wait a minute.
Y'all see,
You shut buildings down doing freestyle rap? Oh, that doesn't necessarily sound good to me. It sounds like everybody walked out. Who'd blame
me
them?
on camera doing rap battles. We ain't never seen you on camera doing a battle.
Joe Packer is here. Joe Packer II. Of course.
But that one time, and it was whack as hell, because all you do is yell and scream and deliver the same approach and same flow that's whack, and you're all about this battle rap stuff. Let me explain.
Yeah, Dio was great, but yeah, it wasn't Sabbath. It was something else. The recording sounded different. The tempos were faster. It wasn't really Sabbath.
Something to you, boy. Hold on. They come in, I'm ending it.
Yep, You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. That was an audible gasp right here, right here on Saturday Madness. And here's our next one here. This one comes to us from October 17th, a couple of days ago. This one has a lot of tee-hee chuckle yucks in it. Take it from me when I tell you that. This is, of course, everything needs to be restructured. That's my goal right here on Negative 43 TV's Saturday Madness. Let's rock the rolls. What do you say?
Real quick. Okay. I just want to say something. Nothing really on my mind that's new. You know, like I said, I'm trying to hang in there and do the best I can. I don't know. I'm listening to the readings. I'm thinking about, you know, things that me, myself, and I personally can work on, which I understand what that is at this point, a little bit of it.
Yep, Ian Gillan's One Sabbath album. Keep away from the digital bitch, don't you know?
So, I don't know. I'll try to put my mind to it and try to do it. You know, it's just a hard thing to do because, well,
I always think of one story from Tony Iommi when somebody mentions Born Again. Apparently, they were staying at Richard Branson's mansion out in the middle of nowhere, and they showed up, and there's this huge tent outside. The British call them marquees. Well, Tony Iommi walks up to Ian Gillan and says, What's up with this? He says, Oh, I'm sleeping out here. What do you mean you're sleeping out here? Well, air conditioning messes with my throat, my lungs, and everything, and I'd rather be out here and smoke my 2 packs of Marlboros. So Iommi says, Oh, okay, and makes a beeline to the pyro guy, who in the dead of night sets up all kinds of flash pods around his marquee. And then they detonated it, and the whole thing went up in the air. And there he is, laying on a cot, wondering for all the world what the fuck just happened.
Things are not set up like that, and it's just not the way that life works right now. You know what I mean? It's not like I have my chosen pick of whatever I want. Today went extraordinary again. It seems like there's a lot of progressive talk with what I'm doing right now. So I don't know if there's going to be like, you know, a lot of benefits in the future that come from this. So like I said, you know, you people got to understand, I never waste time. I'm going to say it again, man. You know, I don't care what people think about me. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't think like me. We don't even think the same. We don't speak the same language. So it's hard to understand or fathom who I am because, you know, I've lived a whole life. I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot in my life. I'm going to say it again. Billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry. Oh, man, they really coming over here. Hold on. Over 2.
Man, they really coming over here. Well, they didn't really come over. He continued on, but boy, for somebody who's going to do whatever he wants, he sure is terrified of his captors.
2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot. Website worth almost 2 G's, 2 grand, right? That I literally,
they absolutely do own his soul, Axel. He will not leave of his own accord. They will have to throw him out. And I'm wondering just when in the hell is this going to happen? I mean, are they getting government money for keeping him on the books or something? I don't know why he hasn't been kicked in the ass out to the curb. I don't understand.
How do I put it? Well, I just got that paid, the domain, for another year. There's a van coming.
Oh no!
Just letting them know. So
there's a van coming. Never can tell, can you?
So
could be Lake and Eng, you just don't know.
You know, basically, see, I look out for people always. There was a brown spider crawled up on me last night. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I that's just one thing that I don't understand. She's pushing 80 years old. There's no shame in not being able to sing anymore. It's a boat that I float in. But yet they push themselves out there on stage as if they need any more money whatsoever. And it's just awful. Think Frankie Valli.
I handled it, but I don't know if it was a recluse or what, but I'm sure they're out here. There's a lot of wood out here. That's why I don't mess with the wood.
Okay, we're going to
'cause they
take this
do.
one back a little bit because this is a truly, truly classic.
Think about me, you don't know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't think like me. We don't even think the same. We don't speak the same language. So it's hard to understand or fathom who I am because, I've lived a whole life. I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot in my life. I'm going to say it again. Billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry. Oh man, they really coming over here. Hold on. Over 2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot.
Damn, I didn't mean to take it back that far, but what the heck?
Website worth almost 2 G's, 2 grand, right? That I literally, how do I put it? Well, I just got that paid the domain for another year. There's a van coming. Just letting them know. So, basically, see, I look out for people always. There was a brown spider crawled up on me last night. I didn't like that at all. I handled it, but I don't know if it was a recluse or what, but I'm sure they're out here. There's a lot of wood out here. That's why I don't mess with the wood, because they do. And I don't do that. I'm not touching wood because I know that's what lives in wood.
He's not touching wood because he knows spiders live in wood. You know what else does, Tyree? Mice. Yep, another thing that I just know you're scared of. Mice live in wood piles too. Occasionally, even rats. Oh my God, now you can just be terrified.
But point being, like I said, how do I put this? I'm just trying to work on me, man. I'm trying to, do the best that I can, work on me and trying to figure out things. It's not so much about, it's just, I don't know if it's so much things I'm doing wrong, but I think it's just things I can work on that I wasn't aware of, so like I said, I'm not aware of everything. I don't have all the answers. So I don't know. I'm starting to figure that out on one aspect. So I'll try to work on that. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? Other than that, things are going excellent. Like I said, where I'm at. If I give you this channel and y'all are listening to me, like I said, I'm a normal dude. I'm a real good guy. I help everybody. I take care of everybody. I'm a gentle.
How will he make any money if he doesn't touch wood? I see what you did there.
Giant, I guess. You know what I mean? I also have a whole nother side of me, and
Well
I got
played.
a whole past and a whole real history that's extremely thorough. I'm not a joke by any means, but I'm really good at just intercommunications, like communicating with people. I'm good at interrelations concerning human beings and people. That's why you put me in any environment. I mean, it's hard in the shape that I'm in when I can't breathe all the time, but hopefully that will progressively get better. I'm hoping, hopefully I am finding some answers. I hope over time, it may not happen right away, but it's going to take time and constant reiteration of the things that I feel are helping possibly, I don't know. I think there's a lot of factors in this. A lot of people don't understand. I never made up any of my story. I talk publicly about, how do I explain this? Basically how I was targeted by the government. I still am, but I was targeted by the government. I was targeted by people who had military connections. They were feeding me at the time. I 100% know that they were putting stuff in my food. That tends to be the go-to with these cowards and these narcs. And I came down with a government pathogen. It's not contagious. It's not. It can't be spread or anything like that. It's something that it's a crystalline substance.
What crystalline substance? Urine salts? That could be. Nega, he does have a stream upcoming. What I think may be going on is he might be watching us right here on Negative 43 TV, just waiting for this to end so he can go live. So if one of our other restreamers wants to be ready for that possibility, you might want to think about setting up.
Lives inside of you. It's like a mycoplasma, and y'all can look up some of these terminologies, but I don't really want to go into it because of, how this network is. They're very sensitive. But, I talk about it. I know, I have some understanding of what it is. I think it could be related to that too, because when I got the injury that happened to me within the stomach and abdomen that I told you all what they did to me, it doesn't help that I have that pathogen. What that pathogen does is it seeps into the tissue, and it's in the tissue, and it's like little crystals, and then they swell. So when they're activated, they're going to cause a lot more inflammation.
Almost sounds like he's been eating silica packs, doesn't it?
Than your normal thing. That's what people don't get. Is it's like, I'm not weak. I'm strong as hell. I'm a human being that I've had this for a long time. I mean, over a decade easily now, and I'm still alive. This is things that they used in wars that literally disabled veterans and stuff like that. So y'all don't understand, like, what I've survived is inhuman. I mean,
Disabled veterans. Did you really bring up disabled veterans? Allow me to say, on behalf of everybody here right now, go fuck yourself.
it's so superhuman that I'm still walking around and talking. You have no idea how strong I am. I'm the strongest human being that's ever walked this planet. Literally, it's proven. So you don't understand what happened to me. You don't know that I came down with 104-degree fever because y'all don't listen and you don't want to listen. You don't know that, like, my whole chest was literally like covered where I could not get any air. Right? It was a different thing that was going on with me at the time, but I couldn't get any air. And I was trying to run, and I remember, and I still push myself like I push myself now. So, it's just that, I've been through crazy things. Um, and I had a lump behind my throat that was literally choking me. And somehow I made it past it, you know. I made it past a lot of things that I'm not supposed to. That's all that I can say. And then this is an art that I can't teach people, and that's the thing. I look at life as a fight.
No, you really can't teach the art of being a fuck up. You just are. Either you're a fuck up or you're not. You a fuck up, B.
And mine has definitely been a fight since I was born. Nothing here is refurbished or fake. It's all genuine. Everything that I'm kicking and saying is 100% facts, and everybody knows it. I'm not concerned about anybody who's just trying to hate on me or be negative. You're not worth my time. Like I said, I'm not in any rat race. I escaped the rat race a long time ago. I'm going to say it one more time. Billions in equity, mansion in a state, over 2,000 in jewelry, website worth almost 2 Gs, my own car lot, mineral rights, oil royalties. I'm in a settlement lawsuit for the stock that I worked all these years and took all my money and invested into it. I had over 70,000 shares that are only going to pay me for a certain portion of the time. So only a certain portion of shares, which is
apparently there's some kind of a payout going on with App Harvest, but he missed the deadline to file. So all this money he's talking about, he's not getting any.
Very small. But that's besides the point. I have blessings coming to me from every direction. I have Christina. She's negotiating.
He's also involved in their bankruptcy, but he's like on the shit stem of getting paid back 100% guaranteed to not get a dime. And it's just so funny right here on Negative 43 TV.
Negotiating the settlement right now, which she said, like, she's going to have to take as long as it takes. And I understand that. I understand these things take time. That's fine. I just always want to be number one to you, so that's all that I asked. And I already know the answer. I just want to hear it. But I love Christina more than anything. Always will. Always going to feel the same. Genuinely, I just wish that, I just wish we could get this show on the road. I need some door to open, and I think there's people that know it. So I don't know. I never beg and plead. I never really ask anyone for anything, but I really, truly hope that something comes of all my efforts and hard.
Yeah, that whole thing with the mineral rights happened right before I got into town. Man, I mean, I missed it. That has still not been topped.
Hard work here because I need it, man. I really do. I need an opportunity to get on my feet finally.
I mean, if he still has his tonsils, he has to have tonsil stones the size of cantaloupes.
Nobody's ever given me that. and it would mean the world to me, honestly. So I understand why the reading said you'll be crying tears of joy. That part I understand, because that's literally how I feel just talking about it right now. That's all I want. I just want a steady job with income where I'm happy and can work, whatever issues other people have, work it out with them. And
Yes, indeed. The only billionaire in existence that's looking for a steady job.
I just want to make money and be able to build my Batman thing and do my content and do my streaming as much as possible when I'm not working, and just work on me. That's all I want. That's all I ask for. I just want happiness, and I want to definitely be with Christina. That's number one, above all else. And, you know, um, I'm proud of her. And, like I said, I'm who said day one. I've always been there for her every step of the way. When she went through everything, I never left her side as far as how I could be there and how she allowed me to be there. I was always right there. You can ask her.
You were never by her side. Never. Not one time. You've never actually seen this person. Never. Oh my God. You're so stupid. God, I'm almost out of jokes on that subject. It's just that baffling.
And I'm who said, I want you to get every red cent, yes, that you deserve. You do deserve it. And I've always felt the same way and always told you. So, I know that you know that. I want you to just be happy. I want you to have everything that you want and need. Like I said, I never had my hands out. I never even asked you for anything.
Here's something you've all got to look forward to. Just a second ago, I waved at what I thought must have been like a gnat, a long-lived mosquito. It was just one of my floaters.
What you offered or whatever you're giving me. Thank you, but like I said, I'm in this for you. And that's all. I mean, I'm just genuinely, I love you, and I truly want what's best for you, so I just, want to be treated the same and done the same way. And that's all. It's just hard for me in this position because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what what you're thinking all the time, so just stuff like that. It's just rough. It's difficult for me. And like I said, I just really would like to get the show on the road, so I'm very eager for my blessings, but I'm also patient. I've
Ah, yes, a perfect translation from Sneedy to English.
been nothing but patient, at this point. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm expecting. I do feel like I see God working in my life. I do, truly. I also feel like I see other people getting their karma, which is such a surprise to me. I truly believe in karma. I've seen it happen, but
You're surrounded by it. Right now, you're surrounded by it. You are in fact stuck in Reverend Good Guy's traveling sanitation show, and you want to get out of there, but you don't have the balls to get out of there because you know in your heart of hearts you're 100% unemployable. And if it wasn't for these people, you would still be surviving on plaque.
you never know. It gets so dark, and it's like the guy was talking about on the radio today. Sometimes it feels like we're losing, and that's how it's felt with me for a long time. But I'm not quite sure that's the case. I do believe God is real. I believe He's very amazing. And I believe in Christina, and I want people to focus on human beings a lot more, because I think that's where we slip up, is not supporting each other. And I just want to
He said human beings, but it's spelled M-E.
say that I believe in you, and you're strong as it gets, and I'm truly proud of you. I truly love you, and I just that's all I want. I just want you to be happy. I realize that somehow, some way, I guess I'm what makes you happy, and I really hope that's the case. And please let me know. But that's all I want. I just want to see you
Only
happy.
here, kids.
So
Only
if I
here.
am what and who, and I'm the only person who really makes you feel that way, and that makes me very happy, because that's all I really want out of life. You know what I mean? Is just somebody who feels the same way I do about them. So um, that's all I really can say. You know what I mean? But man, it's beautiful out here at night. You hear little crickets. It's different out here, man. It's totally different. But what y'all gotta understand, we're not gonna be here much longer.
But like I said,
No, you're not going to be there much longer. It seems that you returned to Hopkinsville, Kentucky after a long weekend of being exploited wherever the hell they decide to exploit you at on any given weekend. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
I just got to see what happens.
But the difference is apparently you get one ham sandwich in a bag every single day, which is more than you were getting.
You know what I mean? So don't take my words to heart. I'm looking into a lot of things. I'm trying to create things. I'm figuring out everything around me as much as possible, what my options are, but I am trying to stick this out.
All right, we have it on extremely good authority that he is live. So let me see if I can pull this off. I'm not entirely sure that I can, but by golly, I'm going to try. So let me hit the candy colored button and you can watch and enjoy this thing right here while I see if my poor, tired computer can handle an on the fly switch over. Here we go.
I'm trying to really do this. I'm trying to focus on everything I'm doing and go hard as I can. And they're seeing it. And I think they're appreciating it. So I do think that I'm going to gain something from this. I really do. I believe that I'm going to be offered an opportunity because it's in all the readings and I'm seeing all the signs, that I'm not forcing. It's just happening. I'm not desperate. I'm not even really asking for anything, but, that would just be great. I just know the truth about me. I've never been cocky. I've never been conceited. I'm very humble. I'm extremely humble, and I just try to help other people in my life, to be honest. I really don't care about me, and that's what I'm trying to work on, is putting me first, because I never have, and that's why I'm in this position.
Oh,
I've had tons of money. I've had everything you could ask for, and more. And
he's doing push-ups. Here we go. Present. Share screen. Share. Oh, hell yeah. There we are. Or so I would think. Let's see here. Yeah. So I'll put it to you. Was it just a coincidence that sounded like he was jacking off?
Tom Cruise, work your witchcraft to get the fire off me. What the hell? So apparently the demonic witches of YouTube, who are a real witches coven that I shut down and destroyed already and defeated, have put a curse on me. And that's why, part of why, and they did what happened to me. That's part of why I have this pain and can't get any air all the time. And I'm fighting for my life every day. Right? So I got my instructions from God. I'm supposed to fast and pray. So right now I'm eating because I want to enjoy my food before I decide if I want to start this tomorrow or the next day. But
you're not going to fast unless you absolutely have to, because you had enough fasting / starvation during this past summer to last you anywhere from a couple to many, many years. It's true.
I think I might have to start it tomorrow without really it being my choice. But yeah, that's what it said. It said fast, 3-day fast, dry fast, not even water, which I don't understand. I thought you needed water to survive.
A 3-day fast? You don't, no, you wouldn't make it. You wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it. It would take a genuine anorexic, God love them, to do that.
But yeah, 3-day fast or 7-day, I guess, wet fast where you're able to drink water here and there, I think.
What weight do you need to lose? And by the way, that is in fact a nip check. You're probably 20, 25 pounds underweight, comma, you bastard. It seems like I'll be on this diet forever. There's the nip check-in. Here we go.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the message and receive the instructions properly. Oh, and I'm going down all the way. It's just I move so quick, it doesn't look like it. What do you want me to do? Do this?
Yes, your nose should touch the floor every single time. And one reason that I don't believe that he can do a proper push up, other than the fact that he's just too weak, his back deformity. I don't know if he could do a real push up. I would think the hunch would get in the way.
Want to touch my nose on the floor? I'm trying to not breathe all the debris on the floor. That's why I do them like that, smart one. Golly, these people are slow. Look at his muscles. Yeah.
On his hands, on his knees, a position in which he's sure to please. Really desperate gay bed.
Right.
Maybe some prison dudes, who knows? I'm glad you liked that line, by the way, Tyree.
They're all super corny. Perfect form. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't listen to what they say. See, they mad as hell with weird names like that. Anybody with that kind of name, I mean, can't take them too serious, you know? But yeah, it is what it is. The witches put a curse on me. Oh, wow, that's not good. I did not know I broke that. Huh. That's not cool. That is not good. Ooh, I done broke the lid on that container.
And there's the stomach, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. There is the distended belly. I think that's what they call that. When you're starving to death and yet somehow you look like you're storing a little fat. It's not actually fat. It's, I don't know, bloat, decay.
Yeah. Well, that sucks because I might have needed them, but.
Well, at least that's what my 36 years of forklift experience tells me.
Maybe that's God telling me I don't need them. I don't know. Let's just leave that over there. See if I get another lid for it. That was weird. I guess when I fell, the lid must have just split. But what was I telling you? Look, I mean, I'm still in great shape. Just all push-ups, right? But yeah, I gotta claim my body back.
Ladies and gentlemen, DZ is here. We can't really have a show without DZ here. And right now we are watching him live. This is We Only Talk Facts Over Here, Buddy, on Saturday Madness on Negative 43 TV. And just, I'm amazed. Look at the tits and the gut. At the same time, the belt has a starvation tag. I would bet that he is all the way tightened up on that belt. There ain't no mo hose.
Because it's like
holes. I'm sorry.
Parasite.
Well, as far as he goes, there ain't no more hose either, because nobody will touch him.
They're trying to take over my body. That's what my friend told me. And I got to reclaim my life. That's what he was talking about. And I know who it comes from. I know exactly who it comes from. It comes from a couple, maybe like 3 wannabe witches who ain't witches, and you do kitchen magic, and they're miserable, and they're obese. They're morbidly obese. They got the diabetes going on, and they're mad at me.
I'm not really into Deadpool or anything, but I did see the video on YouTube. It's been up for years, where he takes Bob Ross's place. It's piss your pants funny.
I'm young, beautiful, and handsome, so they're trying to take me out with their kitchen magic and their little puppets they make. All right, that they whatever put pin needles in or whatever, pretend it's me. Oh, you know, they're weird, but That's what's going on right now. I gotta reclaim my life. My phone plan is gonna go out at some point here, probably midnight. My curfew is at like 9 p.m. anyway, so that won't really be y'all's problem. You won't have to worry about it, pumpkin. It'll be my issues. Said your arms are enormous. The harlot globetrotter. Is that Southern harlot? Is that you again, you sneaky, sneaky harlot here? Is that you in the chat, Harlot? Thank you. We've been working out a lot. Yes, I have a curfew.
The Harlot Globetrotters. I kind of like that despite myself.
Golly. You're so jealous. Jealous of my push-ups. Hold on, I'm going to rinse my hands and I'll be right back and we'll continue this.
All right. Your arms are enormous. So is the truck of bullshit you brought with you, Globetrotters. But that is, in fact, to be expected. So he has, in fact, went silent. How far behind are we? Okay, this could be good. This could be relatively relative. We'll just have to see how this one plays out right here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone, tap dancing. I didn't think I was going to have to do that this evening, but that's totally all right. It
It's
occurs.
not just my arm.
Here we are.
I'm in good shape.
Oh, shit.
Because I've been doing training this entire time. Ugh. Been doing push-ups the entire time.
He is built so bizarrely. It's just really just something else. He's got man boobs, he's got that belly, he's got that grotesque thing going on between his shoulders. He's just gross.
What do you think? They're not going to pay off? Or do you think they don't work? Or I don't know what I'm doing? I've been doing this a long time, man. I'm telling you, people underestimate me. This besides the point. Point is, we got to get this witchcraft on me. Somehow. Open you.
Yeah, it looks good.
Push-ups.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Well, I still kind of have titties myself right now, Lindsay, but gonna start working on that come Monday. It'll be time to begin my resistance band training. I'm attacking my problems from every single angle.
Told you, roommate's cool. Leg muscles and calves are probably bigger than your face. Nah, my leg muscles and calves are not huge, but you don't want her to be huge. You just want her to be strong.
Whatever the hell that meant. It would be cool if somebody walked in. I've seen him in a room similar to this before. I think they're on the road. This does not look like home base, but seems to me I've seen this before somewhere.
My build is not built like that. I'll never be built like, you don't want to be built like that. You don't want thick calves. You don't gotta be like Mike Tyson. Mike was Mike.
All right, what Tyree's doing isn't important. What did your cardiologist tell you, Lindsay?
Me, we're different. Doesn't mean that he can beat me, though.
Yes, absolutely terrible. Okay, so why did you do that? Did somebody come in? Why, I don't know. Yeah, you don't want calf muscles or any leg strength whatsoever. That's so true, Jeezy. The only thing he works on, I hope you heard the air quotes there. The only thing that he works on are his arms and his shoulders. Working on his shoulders may not be the best move for him simply because of the deformity that I would not mock on anybody else except him. That's I don't know if developing shoulder muscles is really going to help that much at all. Bad form on push-ups, that's not really going to build arms or anything. What Tyree specifically mentioned resistance training. Yeah, I'm just taking advantage of what's down there. I've been using the recumbent bike for the last 3 months, and we have a whole rack down there of resistance bands weighted exercise balls and the large exercise balls. I have everything that I absolutely need to have to do what I'm hoping to do right here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone, wasting as much time as possible. We'll move up here in a minute. The longer that I can wait, the better it's going to be for all of us, because if I jump forward and we still have this going on, well, I'm not totally screwed then. We'll just go back to what we were watching before. But yes, he definitely has the scoliosis. I do too. That narrowed spine shit it's for the birds. Believe me. That just isn't a hunchback just like a I don't know, cartilage or some shit. I don't know what that would be made of. Let's see here. Okay. Specifically, you're okay. All right. Not Tyree. His Lundsey's doctor, okay, his cardiologist suggested that. Yeah, I'm going to start on that on Monday. You could bet on that for sure. So it's time to do what I'm halfway afraid of doing, to be honest, because if he's not talking by the time we catch up, there he is. I'm Rich Baritone. I'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
He was talking about brujeria right now. He said if it was a witch that did it to me, I wouldn't be alive. And I said, well, when you're chosen by God, I mean, yes, I would. You know, he's trying to save my life. That's why he brought me here.
Okay, he once again said that he was chosen by God to somebody who is a fellow captor, shall I say. Good Lord in heaven.
I know everything going on. It's just hard for people to believe because I talk to God directly. He talks right to me and sit right next to him all day.
Okay. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just sounding even more idiotic.
It's just a relationship I have. I didn't ask for it.
I am a theistic kind of guy. But God's not sitting next to you. And if you're seeing God sitting next to you, get to your nearest inpatient mental health facility as soon as you can.
He gave it to me. It's real. But he doesn't want to let go of me. He obviously wants to save my life.
We always do, DZ. Come on back now.
Yeah. Because I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. These people poisoned me. Like I said, I got burnt through my stomach and abdomen. They've been doing witchcraft on me every damn day, every second. And that's my life. Because they altered the course of my life because of their ego and their hatred and envy and jealousy, just because of YouTube and my success and happiness. Just watching me, I didn't even know who they were. So now God's going to alter their life for the same reason. Just like the reading I put out today said. Starting.
That comment up there is just absolutely crazy. And the fun thing here is I noticed that when I paused it, there is a red line going exactly through the middle of what I wanted to highlight. Weird when it works out like that.
To catch the drift. Man, I got ghosts and that ride for me, and even the demons love me and they on my side. So good luck. You gonna need it.
Getting those neck muscles ready for the next time he has to resort to sucking dick. I'm Rich Baritone.
But yeah, you understand. People come for me, mess with me. You come from my millions of ancestors living through me, speaking through me. as well. So they're gonna ride for me all day. Feel me?
God, no.
I don't know why anyone would be that foolish. You know what I mean? But it looks like you're gonna have to just lose again and learn your lesson again, right? Because some people pretend they never learn. Everybody learns. You feel me? So I'm gonna be training like Goku. Don't worry.
Like Goku.
Anyway, how are y'all doing?
I'm doing great. I'm here on a Saturday night with a whole bunch of my friends, and we're just totally clowning you. Meanwhile, you're live and apparently more or less by yourself in a bedroom in God knows where. I'm doing better than you are. I'm doing better than you are.
Right. That's what I told him. Yeah. Said, yeah, that's why God chose you. I mean, this ain't even the first witch to put a curse on me. I've had plenty of exes that were witches.
God. That is exactly the kind of stuff I do this show for on negative 43 TV. Oh boy. His brain is absolutely bloodied.
That ain't new. But yeah, the push-ups. I mean, you tell me, are they working?
No, they're not. And his brain is very, very smooth pudding, I might add.
Yeah, damn, my arm don't even fit in the camera.
Oh, fuck you.
And it doesn't do it justice in person. I don't ever look big to people, but I am. Pure muscle. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people.
He's here a little bit later, but I have a feeling he's not here late at all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Donate.
People have doubt, man. They don't truly believe, and that's what I think we're all here to work on. So, but I'm living proof that God exists.
You know what? Have you noticed that his chest looks more and more like Cyrax's every single day? It's absolutely true.
Yeah. No, I mean, I shouldn't even made it this far. I'm strong as it gets. That's what people have to accept, and hopefully that's okay. And people will accept that. Some people have an issue with it, some don't. So it just depends. Makes perfect sense. I agree. It's not, far fetched. It does make perfect sense. I mean, I'm strong as it gets, man. This is. I've been through things harder than any human being been through. This is the hardest. I ain't never been through something this bad. I mean, I couldn't even breathe all day. Just, I mean, can't even move. They don't understand. If you get burnt through your stomach and abdomen like I did, you can't move. Like I'm trying to go get air, I can't even move for air because this is all burnt through here.
Yeah, buddy, don't tell me that you can't breathe, Jesus Christ. And yes, I muted the mic.
Up to here. It's like because when it first started, it was like down here, and it felt like it.
Oh, but that was nothing compared to what I did right at the beginning of the show last week. There was so much chaos, so many beach balls on my end. I actually introduced myself. I'd like to welcome Rich Baritone to the show. So, 5-second mute that I out myself on, not so bad.
It was already impacted, and it was just shooting up acid nonstop where my heart was. So I already knew there was something wrong that summer that I was doing the lives in Brownsville with the long hair, with the blonde hair. But what am I going to do? I couldn't do anything, but I didn't know what to do. And I'm not sure medication would have worked either because this is a spiritual thing too. This is something, it's physical, but it's spiritual. I'm being spiritually attacked. So it's something that maybe it had to happen. I don't know. I mean, it already told me it was out of my control. There was nothing I could have done to stop it. You know what I mean? And I already said what happened to me. And I said, Seton Hospital is responsible. They are. And these people were calling them. You know what I mean? Like they changed my whole life. They basically took my life from me. That's why I'm here.
Basically took your life from you. That's why you're here. You take responsibility for fuck all. For absolutely nothing. I said it last week. I'll say it again. Somewhere there's a lonely ditch looking for somebody
to try to get healing, and because God told me to come here. So, but yeah, when y'all be talking about Mike Tyson, it'd be tripping me out, bro, because it's like you do see what's in front of you, right? This ain't fake, bro.
And we're not impressed, and it is the top of the hour wherever you may be in the world. This is Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. I'm Rich Baritone, your friendly host.
Like, y'all don't get, like, how hard I train, bro. Like, that's just a couple of push-ups, and I'm already built like that, bro. Y'all don't understand. I'm a chameleon, man. Like,
What?
I'm telling you, bro. I always try to be humble and I always listen and learn, so people think I'm slow because I act like I don't know anything, and I think they figure out that I'm not really slow, but you know how it is.
No, I don't. You're trying your hardest every single day to sound hyper intelligent, as you put it. No, you're not trying to sound dumb at all. You do your absolute best to try to sound smart and wind up sounding a lot dumber.
Well, yeah, it does make perfect sense. What was in your
No,
body, so God knew this was going to happen, right? You're special. God chose you. Thank you. I mean, that really means everything to me. Thank you. Yeah, because it definitely hurts when someone. Sorry. When someone tries to deny my truth, it still hurts, no matter how tough I am.
can you quack? Can you quack
See,
like
the
a
average
duck
person would
when
be
you
bedridden.
suck?
Would have been bedridden the minute it happened. It's been about 3, 4, 5 years. I've been fighting this. Look at what I'm doing. The hole for me.
Of all the times for Terry So Very to come in, I would be singing a Goat in Your Mom
Or
tune.
multiple.
Well, she knows that I'm really not a twisted bastard. God, I hope she knows that anyway. Okay, struggle to stand up.
I believe that. For everyone, demon God sends 10 angels. All right.
Flexing that watch.
Hey, even if we were outnumbered, we still gonna win. Angels are more powerful than demons. That's the point. It's not a figment of my imagination. It's just reality. So, but yeah, I am in good shape right now. I'll tell you that. When I get, you gotta understand, we're busy all day. I think y'all can see. Come on, where's the lighting? But yeah, but you'll see more when I have some more time.
I have to read this comment. Yeah, that's why God chose you. Witches coveted the witchcraft and you holes in your body. So God knew this was happen. You're special. God chose you.
You know what I mean?
That was fun.
Do my thing. Just right now, we've been busy. Busy little beavers. But yeah, I want to get back to doing 1,000 a day, at least, if not more. I just did a couple hundred right there. Don't believe me? Go back in the live and count them.
You didn't do one actual push-up. I don't have to go back and count shit to know that you didn't do one, not one push-up. Yeah, there you go. Two extremes. There is a history of the Green Bay Packers that I super duper enjoy. If you like your sports history, You need to look that one up. It's from the Green Bay Packers official site.
The plan's gonna go out on my phone plan because all y'all are cruel and weird and against me because you're hating on me. That's fine. It only costs like $56. I could get it paid right now, but y'all don't want to help me. So phone plan is gonna go out probably at midnight, and we'll go from there. You feel me? Well, yeah, I don't care about your comments. I don't do fake conversation. I don't do cycles. I don't do repeating myself. You feel me? Are you?
No.
Cool.
What do you mean by you don't do cycles? Your entire life is a cycle. It's either a manic up cycle or a manic down cycle. It's like an infinity ribbon, I believe.
What's up? So chiming in from the RGV. Come on, bro. I already talked about it. Why do you only repeat the things I talk about? I already talked about that silly stuff. That stuff was horrible, man. Talking about blood. What? I told you I came up with the original intent for both Blood and Crit. I was in Cali with Chicano gangbangers. I had a head full of blonde hair. I was a little kid. I
Oh
ain't never
God.
claimed no set or no gang. I don't believe in that. I'm Solano. I hold my own wherever I'm at.
Then you're not a gangster, are you? Gangsters are, by definition, members of a gang, members of a secret society or not so secret society. You cannot be a gangsta and be unaffiliated. You're going to get called up on it.
You know what I mean? I'm really me, right? That's my whole thing. Like, that's the environment I come from. You don't come into this environment
An infinity menstrual cycle. Oh boy.
and then try to pretend that you're something you're not. You don't come into this environment and then drag all that baggage with you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I just work on being patient. This is hard for me. It's a hard walk. The way to heaven is through a needle in a haystack. It's a hard walk for me. It's just the hardest thing with what I'm going through, and I'm trying my best. Every day I want to leave. I don't know where I would go out here, to be honest. It's just hard. I'm in a really hard position right now, but we
Let me check, Michael. Let me check.
also only have a few more days left to be realistic. So several days. Like several days left, and then we're going back to Texas.
Yes, it did. Thank you, sir. I received two other donations so far tonight. I have in the past made sure that I thanked each and every one of those people that donate to me on the show. I decided a week or two ago that I wasn't going to do that anymore because, number one, I don't want to be seen as flexing on the kindness of others. It's just something that I would absolutely never do. And the best giving is nameless. That's true. So if you donate, if you tip, thank you so very much. And I'll send you a heart over there at Cash App. Again, if you tip, thanks so very much. Here we go. Back to the show.
So all of you worried about me and where I'm going, he said RVG. You don't even know how to say it. It's RGB, Rio Grande Valley. Vince, are you real? Are you a real person? Where are you from down there? Do I know you? Probably don't. I don't talk to that many people down there. I was just doing the Batman thing. But we coming back, but then it's up to me if I want to continue doing this.
He will not leave until next August when the year is over. He's not going anywhere before then. And if he does, it'll be super big news, and we'll be right on it here at Negative 43 TV.
I'm going to turn this on. Whether I want to continue doing this or I want to leave when we get back. That's going to be my decision because we're going to.
Oh no, that's perfectly all right, Michael. Hey, that's a legitimate question right there. You kind of need to know that. No problems at all.
To another state after that, and I'm not telling y'all where. So if I stick it out, I'll go to a whole nother environment that's still far as hell away from where we at, and where some familiar territory is for me. and I have to see if I'm ready to do all that, if I want to do it, you know. And it sucks because I can't grab like any of my Batman stuff or anything. It's not the time for that until I get some real money coming in, you know, which
isn't going to happen ever. Absolutely never. People hate your guts, baby. They absolutely hate your guts. It might be, I don't know, maybe if you were nice to people, a little more convivial than you tend to be. Boy, there's a word I don't get to use every day. Convivial. It's fun.
you know, right now it's based off my blessings and it's based off Christina. Feel me? But like I said, I've always been good to
Whoa,
Christina.
that was huge, Nip Jack.
You know, I love her. I don't care about money. I just love her, and I feel the way I do, and I always will. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you because I know you a troll. I already know who you is. I think the other one is trolling too, but they say they're from the valley. That's cool. You know, I'm half Mexican, bro, so I'm tied in. Yes, that's fine. Whatever you say, bro. I was just chiming. That's all. Oh, you're good. I was just asking about you, who you were, if I ever met you, if I know you from down there, or like, how did you get the channel? Did I show it to you? Did somebody else give it to you? I'm just curious.
Was it just bad luck? Tell me. Well, I can't really sit here and say that if you find his channel, that's bad luck, because if you find his channel, there's a pretty good chance if you hang around anytime at all, you're going to find negative 43 TV. So I take back what I said.
You know, y'all gotta understand, this is not the old Tyree Sneed. I'm not on here like getting into it with people and starting drama. I'm just trying to chill, man. Trying to be nice to everybody and keep everything a peaceful environment. That was a good one. Again, are you Southern Harlot? Is that you? Is that you? You
Oh, that's
conniving
not
harlot.
fair.
Is that you?
Put that particular comment up right as I was taking a sip of coffee. It almost got to my nasal passages, ladies and gentlemen. It was close. Might as well read it, even though you've already read it. I tried to shut down cartels in my dreams. I think it worked.
Trolling behind a fake account, Southern Harlot? We need to have a conversation, Southern Harlot. I don't appreciate this at all. But yeah, y'all won't help me pay
On
my
my
phone
call.
bill. So what
And
can I
another
do?
one.
You know, like why can't I be like Soldier Boy? You know what I mean? Like I got used drawers. You feel me? They won't pay me for my used drawers.
I would not let anyone know ever that I had to resort to getting underwear from a discount store, whatever.
like you know what I mean? But you probably do it for Soldier Boy, for all 3 feet of his emaciated looking Ethiopian.
What I meant to say was the goodwill.
Ridiculous. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell me if you want me to say your name. You said I didn't have to, but I do appreciate the $3. Again, there's no way you can send a little more. I appreciate what you're sending me. I ain't mad at you. I'm happy and grateful. I'm just
No, you don't, or you wouldn't be bitching about it.
asking. You know, I only had like what 20 in the account, so that's what they sent me about 2, and then it takes out like some money every time I send it to the account. So like I'm still at least like $30 plus away from being able to pay the.
We have 33 people watching. He has 13. If you have a sock account and you can get in there, let them know.
Phone bill, and I got.
Oh, wait, never mind. There's no chat here. What am I thinking?
Got to make sure the account's positive, because then the check is hitting it, and that's like 126 and like 99 cents or something like that. So y'all don't get like I'm getting paid 21st, 26 sometimes. So I'm gonna try to see if I want to turn around and pay the phone, which I'm probably gonna want to, because I'm gonna want it on, so I can let everybody know what's going on. Oh, cool, man. I think I might remember who you are. Did we meet on the bus? Yeah, you showed me the channel. Just been busy myself. Good to see you. Not the same around here without seeing you. But thank you. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Did I meet you on the bus? Is that you? I know one guy, he was pretty cool. We were hanging out. We went to the mall.
Yep, he's definitely doing his stuff at the highest levels of society. Did I meet you on the bus?
We ate some Chinese food, like the penguin's always trying to eat. That guy was cool. Yeah, I try to go along to get along now, man. I try.
No, no, no. Many people do actually, but I'm glad that she got away from it. I'm still not a fan. I am still not a fan of her. But any woman that gets away from him, I'm relatively happy for. Boy, man, look at the nothing there. I He's in a brightly lit room and his eyes are fully dilated. He's in a brightly lit white room and his eyes are fully dilated. They're like doll's eyes, but doll's eyes have more soul.
Try to be chill with people, because the old me was just mean and flipping on everybody, you know what I mean? So it's like that's what I'm used to doing. And this has helped me to be more well rounded.
Maybe it's not white. Maybe it's more greenish blue. God, I don't even know.
That's what people don't understand. Like I've always been the enforcer. I was a bouncer for a long time, did
Oh,
bar
God.
security.
Don't
You know what I mean?
start.
Never been touched. I was the mean bouncer that nobody wanted to deal with or run into. And I mean, I'm mean. And that's just who I am. That's the truth. I am a nice guy, but I have a very mean side to me. It's from my father.
You're a complete pussy, and the only guts you show, if you want to call them guts, is toward women and senior citizens. You, sir, are not just a pussy, you're a pussy.
Get it from my dad. My dad was ruthless.
Your dad was, in fact, a complete cocksucker. I'm sure that he beat you. I'm sure he did. I'm sure that he beat your mom. I'm positive that he did. Um, there is a history of psychotic violence in your family, but that gene skipped you. You got the cunt gene.
Dad was mean and about as tough as it gets, and I'm the same way. I might be worse than him. Me and him got into it, and I technically won, even though I did run away.
I technically won, even though I did run away. You'll only hear.
Man, I ran away from my dad. I stood up to him that day. I did what I did, and I ran, bro. I ran for my life.
Then you didn't stand up to him.
I got out that truck like fast, bro. My dad was a big dude. Y'all don't understand. Ain't no man ever scared the bejesus out of me outside of my father. My dad was big, bro. And he just kept attacking me verbally. And man, I got so mad. I already told y'all what happened. I'm not gonna go over it again. Man, I you know what I mean? I let it all go.
You let nothing go. And his dad was, in fact, extremely abusive. And Tyree's state of mind at this point in time, the part that Mother Nature didn't fuck up, his dad fucked up. If he had a sane corner of that mind, Daddy made sure it no longer exists.
And bro, I looked at his face. He literally was like
Please welcome Joshua Carlton to the show. And how does your wife feel?
like like and like red fuming, bro. I skedaddled open the door. I ran, bro. I was genuinely scared. That man was scary as hell. You know what I mean? It was just I had to stand up for him. I was a good kid. I was a nice dude. He was the one messing with me. You know what I mean? Like he deserved it, but he got one good licking. You know what I mean? And that was about it. And
Oh,
I ran though. I ran out the truck.
no, I think he got a whole lot more licks in than just one over the years. This is not to excuse anything that this guy does or says. It's fucked up.
And I had to get back in the truck and
You know what isn't fucked up? Silicones here. That's not fucked up at all. That's good news.
ride back with him. That was uncomfortable. But yeah. But he just kept talking smack to me, man. You know? You were just being.
A big part of Tyree's problem with his dad, I'll just bet his dad was more than a little bit ashamed of him.
I don't know what your statement is saying. You were just be truthful. What does that mean?
I just said that your dad thought you sucked.
I'm just asking who you are, how I met you. Yeah, I think you're a troll. You said I met someone on the bus that was a cool dude. We hung out. I'm asking, is that you? Now you starting this weird talk stuff. See what I'm saying? I was what?
An
Never lied
asshole.
about being on a bus. What's wrong with being on a bus? I take the bus every day. I love the bus, man. I take the bus because I want to. My license is suspended because I was a millionaire.
Your license was suspended because you're a millionaire. That stupid look really goes with that statement. You ride buses because at this time and for the rest of your life, you're never going to have a choice. You're never going to get your license back. I do not believe at this time you could pass a written exam or a driver's exam. I think it is beyond your capabilities mentally.
And I got targeted. What do you want me to tell you? What do you mean be truthful? I hate that, man. Like, I've had
We know you hate being truthful. Come the fuck on
a
now.
lot of people do that lately. A bunch of ignorant fools trying to talk like I'm a liar. And
Ouch.
y'all the liars. I ain't never told a lie in my
Ooh.
life. That's what my ex-boss used to tell me when I was cooking. He said, you ain't never told a lie.
Oh boy, does this desk have some sharp ass corners.
Tyree
Ouch.
Sneed don't lie, bro. You got to know who I am. I don't ever lie. Everybody know that. I don't
Yeah.
tell lies ever, ever. Like I'm gonna tell you what it is every time. So I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I was on the bus. I showed y'all. I talked to y'all about it. I just don't take videos on the bus because I don't like doing it. I don't understand what you're saying. What's wrong with being on the bus? I mean, I live like 10 miles out of town, home.
The problem with you being on a bus is that your rhetoric does not match your reality. That is the problem with it. If you were a trillionaire or a billionaire, as you claim constantly, this would not be an issue. Yet it is. You might just say you might be lying.
So I don't know what that means. I don't speak that language.
Of course you don't. I just explained it. I just laid it out there. Of course you don't get it. This is you we're talking about and to.
See what I'm saying? It would be
No.
weird because you should be truthful because I talk the same way in person to everybody's face, right? You should be truthful about that.
That is a very, very strange thing. It's everything. It really is out of his control. He does talk like this to everybody now. It didn't used to be true. He used to be able to keep it clammed up somewhat, but not anymore. It's totally out of his control. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us together to screenshot. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sucking blankly on a straw. I think it's art myself. Case is here. Hopefully, he thinks it's art too. Here we go. We are
All right,
live.
cool. Yeah. All right. He's cool. So if that's him, yeah. Nah, me and him are cool. Okay. My bad. I thought you was a troll. But ain't that the truth? I'm the same person in real life. I don't switch up for nobody, bro. I'm me. You know what I mean? On here, I'm so used to people talking greasy to me that I'm like
Yeah.
not used to it, man.
DZ returns with a salient point. As always, yeah, I think getting his cup jizzed changed him in a way that nothing else could.
For real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But nah, that guy's cool. Vince is cool. I met him. We went ate Chinese food. We were chilling. We were talking about everything. Like I remember everything. I think you said you're around like the Southmost area. See, a lot of the dudes on here, they get it twisted. They don't understand. Batman was operating in Southmost. Batman was running Southmost. I had a lot of dudes terrified of me in Southmost. Just saying. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, like I said, me, I just try to be peaceful, man. You know, because that's kind of been like my whole life. It's been like I have issues with one person, and someone else pisses me off, I have issues with them. You know what I mean? So it's like I constantly have like beef simmering. It's like I'm a cook and I got beef simmering on every skillet, you know. And at this point, I'm trying to promote peace. You know what I mean? Because I realize there ain't no reward or trophy in it, and it's dumb at this point. You know what I mean? Like I already proved I'm tough. I already proved who I am. I'm me. I'm never gonna change who I am. You know. But and this has nothing to do with Vince. Like I said, shout out to Vince. Vince is a cool dude, man. I got mad love for him. He was cool. Um, and yeah, I appreciate what you said, man. What he said here, that was heartfelt. That meant a lot. Thank you. He said, "Yeah, you showed me the channel. Just been busy myself. Good to see you. Not the same around here without seeing you." They forget, boss, coming from the valley. I'm coming from everywhere. I'm just saying I'm me. You know, I've always been the same dude. Like in the valley, you know, I mean, everybody knows there's always like the racial element in the valley. So I came out of all that. You know what I mean? Like I came out of a lot of stuff in the valley. Like I've had dudes try to jump me.
Speaking of racial elements, has anybody noticed him dropping an N-bomb? I haven't. That doesn't mean that he hasn't said them. I'm pretty busy over here.
At places I can't speak on any of it because I won. That's the whole problem. I don't get on here. I don't talk about street stuff. I don't talk about nothing. I especially don't talk about what I do as Batman because that's even worse. So it's like I'm just telling you the truth. I am a tough individual. I'm a tough guy. I'm a mean, tough person. That's who I am. You know. So that's why I'm also a really nice guy though, and I'm caring and I'm loving. So it's like you get polar opposites with me. So it's just that's who I am. You know. But my only thing is I don't like I'm never gonna let somebody. I don't care who it is. I'm not gonna let them come at me sideways or.
Oh, yeah, you will. Oh, yeah, you will. You're scared of everyone and everything. And you're right, DZ. He has a lot of people around him that would not be at all happy with that particular choice of word. He didn't use it in the pre-recorded video that we were watching earlier either. So, yeah, he knows he ain't hood.
Talk to me crazy. You know what I mean? Maybe here, just the only place because it's a church thing. It's about preserving the peace. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna meet to introduce you. Okay. Oh, that's my homie, bro. Okay, what's up, dude? I'm sorry. I was mixing you up. No, that's my homie. I know exactly who that is. Yeah. You've always been nothing but nice, man. I appreciate it. You already know what I deal with on here, man. We had full length conversations about it. You know what I
Full
mean?
length.
But what I'm trying to explain to
As opposed to abridged conversations, I'm sure.
people is I was the dude that came out of Cariazalas, and like I said, they moved me to Alpha Pod because in the 65-man pod, I was colliding with all the dudes from Harlingen, and I was screaming on them because I wasn't going to catch no other cases, so all I was going to do was be verbal because nobody really wanted it like that. So I was screaming on them and silencing them and whatever, them down, and then they were mad because I would never hit the button. The one time I hit the button was by choice. Nobody scared me into doing it. I actually made a dude completely be quiet and scared the hell out of him. And then I said, put me in a pod where they don't act like, female dogs. And the CEOs respected me in there. My point is when like Batman is menacing, that's what y'all don't understand. Because again, I can't talk about it. I can't.
The corrections officers, they didn't like you either. Apparently, they don't like people that PC up. You hit the button more than once. When you got your cup fucked, why, it was scary time from there on out.
Can't tell you
Not that it wasn't scary time from the moment you got there, you know what I mean.
nothing about who I really am or what I come from or what I'm saying. I just keep my mouth shut because I know me. So like those movie scenes that you see about Batman, like in the Batman versus Superman, I was really doing that. That's really who I am. That's what people don't understand. Like literally the scene where you know what I'm talking about, where like, I wasn't branding individuals, but I was about as ruthless as he's portrayed in the movie. That was really what I was going for.
Ruthless. Ruthless. Look at that Howard Sprague looking face. Ruthless. You make me laugh.
So people don't understand. There's no joke about me or what I do. But how you doing, Vince? Yeah, I already know. Yeah. How are you? I was thinking about you the other day, bro. I was actually wondering, like, yo, he's probably seeing me do all this. Yeah. Like, what do you think about the whole move with me doing this? I mean, what you
I think it's complete desperation. I think you're there because you had hit not only the end of your rope. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You done let it go, baby. Yes, you certainly did. You baby bird worm eating looking thing.
who can give their opinion? If you know anything about what group I'm in, don't give them any information on here, please, because I don't need stalkers knowing what I'm doing or where I'm at. I ain't scared of them, but all they
Don't know where you're at right now, other than to say that I've seen you in that room before.
do is call the cops for no damn reason. Me and him have had full length conversations. He's cool.
Yeah, it's a tough sell, Lindsay. I've tried myself, and it's a tough sell.
How is your daughter doing? Is she cool? And I'll tell you one thing, bro. It's hot down there waiting for the bus. It is hot. But yeah, I'm just telling you the truth. That's who I am, And then, like I said, like you can ask anybody I was locked up with. I was writing a whole movie script in there for the Batman tapes. It's supposed to be a film, and then it's supposed to incorporate the real parts when I get, more into this in the future of me stopping crime as Batman, like actually getting into altercations. That's the point of the movie. Is I want to hold that footage possibly if I can, because if I let it go, it's gonna go viral. But you can't run around catching cases and expect to have a future.
What he's saying is he's not going to fight anyone at any time for any reason because he doesn't want to catch a case. That includes any potential boxing matches. Bank on it.
So what I was gonna do is like hold some of the footage because I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff, But he totally knows everything. He doesn't know everything, but he knows a lot about what I'm trying to do and what like.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the world famous Shamrock?
Oh, I'm still down, bro. When I get back, I just gotta see when I'm free and I'm moving around when I'm not in this. I'm still down to do like the basketball stuff if you want, especially if you're able to.
Yeah, the problem is you have to have the right sense of humor. To find any humor in this guy, sure not for everyone. We're all special here in a good way.
Try to pay me for it, that'd be cool, but you know what I mean, it is what it is on that. But um yeah, I mean, you're welcome to tell him whatever you want. His I don't know if it was his family. I think like some of them were inspired by like my training videos, so that was cool. But I'm just telling you the truth so you know like what I've been doing this entire time. Before they picked me up for this, all I was doing was working out. Like I said, I was walking like 10 to 30 plus miles a day, and then I started taking the bus because first I started with the scooter, then I went to the bicycle, then I was riding the bicycle on the rim, which was probably like the most menacing Batman at that time. You can go back in the videos and see, and I was doing like a lot on the street.
Let me make sure I've got this right. A homeless fuck riding a tireless bicycle is menacing. Man, can you imagine the kaleidoscope that his mind must be?
Like people don't understand, I was extremely active. It doesn't take me long to get a lot accomplished, so I got a lot accomplished. And that includes, yes, shutting down cartel operations. That's not fake. That includes exposing corrupt cops, um, exposing corrupt cops, exposing corrupt businesses, and kind of punking out a lot of dudes. That's what it is, and that's what I accomplished in the valley. And it needed to be done, and it needs to happen. My deal is that as Batman, with that whole
Yeah, DZ. I mean, it's not like you wouldn't want to get away from that freak, but it wouldn't be out of fear.
what I'm doing with it as an enterprise and as a legend or whatever that I am with it, I don't really want to do it in the valley. I want to expand. You understand? Because I
No,
always go back to doing it, but at what purpose and what cost? I could do it. I don't really feel there's a point. I already accomplished what I set out to accomplish. I've already changed things.
How have you already set out what you were trying to accomplish? Describe your surroundings. It's a question I've asked maybe hundreds of times, but describe your surroundings and why you are where you are.
Honestly, truthfully. So it's like there's not really much more for me to change. I'm just putting myself basically as a target for no reason. And I'm not scared, but there's just no point to it. The point was to make this international and national. She's doing good. Good. I'm glad. So my son says hi. Hi. Tell him I said hi. Like I said, we haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. No, yeah, he's like family, man. He's super cool. They're cool people. We met recently, and yeah, I gave him the channel. It was actually at the gas station.
Well, I guess about the only thing he would really have left to him would be Comic Con.
But yeah, so all these trolls, yes, I have friends, I have people I know, I have people that care about me. I tried to tell you all this. I know people. It's just I'm always like a lone wolf, so I'm always handling my own thing and going through my own thing by myself, which I need to work on. But yeah, not really my choice. I have a rough life, man. It's never
Nobody's fault but yours.
been easy, man. Life has never been easy for me. You know, like I'm not even gonna say that it has been easy at certain points, but I just had everybody with their hands out, man, trying to basically, you know, backstab me. I didn't have people who wanted to support me. Even my family, they all were stealing from me. Like I said, they stole inheritance. Everything's got to come back to me, man. That's the way I see it. So, y'all just have to understand.
They didn't steal your goddamn inheritance, all right? They didn't steal it.
I tell you, I'm the emperor in the spiritual realm, and I sit in the throne at the right hand throne next to God. I really mean that. It's not fake. If I'm telling you I talk to God, I mean He talks to me direct. But um, I don't know when I get back, I got to see what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna go back in the streets again and do what I'm doing, if I want to
Very nice case.
come back as Batman and be active again, I just don't. Everything's telling me that's not the decision right now. And I came here because of promises from God. That's not really why I came here. He brought me here.
And now, one of the greatest archivists in all of Purgatory, not to mention Sneedville, it's Dr. Computer Shop, right here on Negative 43 TV's Saturday Madness.
But I haven't even told you the story, Vince. I mean, what happened? Like I said, I get these readings that talk to me, and it told me that day. I I I I just I was tired of the environment there, and you knew that with I told you some
I did not see that, Deezy. I'll take a look at it after the show. Thank you so much. I don't deserve
of
you.
the stuff I was going through that don't tell these people. It's none of their business. But I don't have nothing to hide. I mean, I've talked about it all publicly, but the point is, I just don't want them knowing my business. Ain't nobody's business but mine. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was going through my own issues, just regular real life things, and I can't deal with everything by myself. It's just too much.
It's because you're a pussy. It's because you never grew up. It's because emotionally you're still 13 years old. You can't deal with anything. You cannot handle responsibility. That is why you're alone. Oh, so very alone. That and you stink, you have a hunchback, and your dick has a funny bend in it. So I'm told.
So it's like, I don't know. All I know is like God told me. It told me God's just gonna show up. I'm gonna have to get off here. So it said God's just gonna show up. I was on the bus because I had turned around because I listened because the message before that said, "Stop playing it safe. Take a risk. If you fall, I'll catch you." I turned around. I got on the bus. Vince knows that bus stop is the only bus stop within miles. I turned around. I got on that bus. I fell asleep for a little. I took a nap. I was hurting. Same thing. Couldn't breathe. Suffering like I have this entire time. I don't know how I'm still even talking to y'all. I really don't because I'm fighting for my life. I mean,
It could be because you're not fighting for your life and you're breathing just fine. God damn it.
what I'm going through is unsurvivable. It was a long time ago. I don't know how I made it this far and how I keep pushing every day. It's just sheer faith and willpower. That's the truth. So, even that I'm standing, I mean, that I haven't collapsed, that I'm breathing, is a miracle. That's the truth. So my point is, I don't just do that. You see me doing everything and being active, and that's the thing. When you people talk smack to me, it makes no sense, man. You know,
Yeah, 13 makes more sense. For God's sakes, I would hope you would know by 23, but he doesn't. I mean, I'm not comparing
it's
you.
not my lungs really. My lungs should be fine. It's my diaphragm. Well, that's where you go to draw air. So if that's blocked, I mean, how you know what I'm saying? It's common sense. How you gonna get any air?
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear
That's what
Lord.
I'm going through, kind of. But like I said, I believe in God, man. I believe it makes sense what happened to me. So it's like I believe that it's well physical, it's spiritual. So I'm trying to reclaim my life back because, like I said, people don't want to listen. Like my aunt is the Wicked Witch of the West. Carly Fiorina, like
Oh, you mean the multi-millionaire? You mean the woman who it had you allowed her to manage your inheritance, you'd still be set. Yeah, that evil bitch.
I said, was CEO of Hewlett Packard, ran for president of the United States. She's been trying to take me out this world since I was born. And that's the truth. And the truth is going to come out. I'm going to get justice in court probably. And I just know I have a lot of blessings coming, man.
Oh, John Cole, didn't we all? Didn't we
She's
all?
been trying to take me out the game since I was born. This is my actual aunt. So, and just because I exist because of my father's son, my father was her brother, you know.
We
So it is what
know.
it is. I don't know what you're talking about because I'm not broke again. So again, you need to make sense when you speak. That's it. Blah 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 blah. Just keep running your mouth, but you don't listen. Like it doesn't work that way, partner. You got to make sense when you talk. See, told you that stuff don't fly over here. So like I said, um, yeah, Vince is cool though. He's good people. Um, but I don't know, man, this whole experience. I mean, you see that they hating on me. You see what I'm saying? How they sit there every second. I mean, you can't tell me, oh, you're making it up. No, these people do witchcraft and black magic on me 24 hours a day, bro. So why would they do that if I'm not God's chosen child? I haven't done anything to no one. I didn't wrong anyone. Why are evil people preying on me, hiding as cowards? I've told everyone to confront me. I've dropped my location for years.
Hiding? Really? I'm not hiding. I'm Rich Baritone, and this is negative 43 TV Sneedville Purgatory.
These people hide from me because they're evil little cowards. They're little sniveling cowards. They're scared. They're terrified of me. They're not going to see me or face me or say anything to my face. They're some cowards. Feel what I'm saying? Oh, it is what it is. At least with me, they cowards. They scared of me. I know I got y'all shook.
Yeah, that is different, Deez. What did they get their degrees in?
It's like I got the street shook. For real. The Bat Pod, it ain't no Diddy party. In here, nigga.
Oh,
You
dear.
all alone in a box, just you and your demons. Damn, that's cold, Ace. That's horrible. Ace is hilarious. Ace has been around for a long time, so he's seen me get busy. He's seen a little more than most of you. I don't know who he is. I've never met him, but he's an accountant. He always comes back.
Well, Ace 2.0 apparently is not the American dream, at least not this version. As I understand it, Michael Cummings, he's still in jail. Yes, indeed. YouTube ruined his life.
And I appreciate his support. I mean, the Alpha Pod. No, Bat Pod. Well, that's the thing. That's all I need, really. I need a Bat Pod. You know? But right now, I'm going through this.
I are scientists too.
So we got to kind of take one thing at a time, It's hard, man. It's going to be harder when this phone plan goes out. But like I said, I'll try to hold on and hang in there. And, hopefully y'all will hear from me in maybe 2 days or a few days, depending on whenever the check comes into the account, which I'm not going to know because I can't see it. Well, yeah, that's a lie because there is Wi-Fi where I'll be during the day for some of it, but Monday and Tuesday I'll be completely out of commission. Y'all won't be able to hear from me, and I'll probably make some videos and get them ready to upload, and I'll do that on Wednesday. What I'm thinking. It's a bat pod. Oh, you're talking about the pod I was in jail in Cardiazales. Yeah, alpha males. They have to
Nope,
put
nope,
me
nope, nope, nope. Not what it meant. Not what it meant. Not what it
in
meant.
there because I was caged with the little tigers, and I was the lion, and it wasn't going well because the tigers were trying to gang up on the lion and do their little. It was like a bunch of hyenas. Like my dad is messing up. It was like they put the lion in the cage with all the hyenas, so the hyenas were trying to do their little coward stuff.
The hyenas were trying to copulate with you anally. Tell the truth now.
And the lion just got tired of it and went around the field and showed everybody who's boss, and that's what happened.
By punching a large red button.
Look, when you put me in these places, it's like you're putting a lion, and that's what people are. I'm a lion, like literally, or a tiger. I'm exactly the same way. That's all it is. You're playing with a wild animal. I mean,
All you are is highly regarded. Look at the nothing in those eyes. Can't talk enough about it. Another person I could never talk about enough is Ashes611. She joins the show right now. And hey, look, from down under, it's Stu. You're late, but you're not really late. Right now, we are live. This is live. Tyree Sneed. And it's Tyree Sneed, and we only talk facts over here, buddy. And we are how far back? Oh, we've got plenty of room here. We're about 22 minutes behind the source, so a whole lot of fun coming right up on Negative 43 TV. Let's go.
it is what it is. Seriously, you can look at my face and say, "Look at my eyes, bro. I don't even blink." Like, it's the
Yeah.
truth.
Funny you should mention not blinking. Yeah, I mentioned it a little while ago. I may have even mentioned it twice in this show. Always 100% dilated. And he is in a very brightly lit room. There's no real reason for it.
I'm not making it up. Like they said, there's no pacts between lions and men. That's the truth. I'm not a guy that talks smack. I'm not fake. Ain't nothing fake about my story. I'm real as it gets, bro. That's why I just keep my mouth shut and stay humble, because I know people gonna falsely judge or misjudge or misinterpret or make their own assumptions.
You keep trimming that button. Send me some
And,
shake.
I'm not here to impress anybody, man. I don't care what people think about me. I'm not here to adjust anyone's perception because I'm not a narcissist. I'm not trying to control your perception. I'm telling you who I am. That's why I get irritated and pissed off with people because it's like, I'm telling you straight up, this is who I am. Here's your warning. Don't play with me. Okay? Because people don't play with me. Like, it's not a good idea. It just isn't because you're going to lose. You know what I mean? And, the old me was way worse and worse than I am now because I was cold blooded. I didn't even have a conscience, really. Now I have a conscience.
Is anybody else wondering what type of work he's shirking right now? You know he is. Maybe they're out in the woodpile, pussy.
Now I'm trying to be nice. Now I want to be caring and loving. Not that I wasn't with the right people, but as far as like the streets, I
Only 2 ounces of rosin sounds like a deal to me.
approached everything cold blooded, like a business.
Oh, God.
I didn't care who you were. That's just the truth.
2 ounces of rosin, that might be enough to kill a small town.
And you people don't understand what I come from, and I can't explain it to you. I just can't. Like I said, I come from a different walk of life. I don't have to rep anyone because I was worse than all of them. That's the thing people don't get.
He most certainly does have arachnophobia. And again, it's another thing that just does not go with his self-imagined gangster persona.
So when they talk to me about gangs or this organization or this group, all that's government funded, bro. U.S. government funds all those organizations, bro. You ain't impressing nothing.
It's almost like a mob head that's subject to panic attacks or something. Who would ever write that?
Over here, I was worse than all of them. Like, honestly, I was like the worst. Like, there is nothing worse than me. You know what I mean? But when I say worst, I don't mean like I was evil. I believe if you're evil, you're a coward.
You are absolutely evil. You are simply gutless. You're gutless towards men. You're not gutless toward women. You're certainly not gutless toward ferrets, are you?
If you're good, you're brave. This is how I feel. And it's the truth. But that's the thing. People mistake my kindness for weakness. And my kindness is not weakness. My kindness is strength. And I'm one of those people that I just keep it all bottled up inside. And when I get pissed, and I snap and I go ballistic, it is downright terrifying because I have no limits. I have no fear and I have no limits, and I know me.
You just said not 40 minutes ago for the 10 millionth time in the 100th different way that you would avoid fights. You can't be getting anything on your record. You can't be catching a case, buddy.
So that's why I just try to be nice to everyone and be calm, because I'm in control of it. And I don't even want people who I care about to see me like that because I'm terrifying. I'm a monster. I'm not a human.
Assuming that he actually is or was, which he's not, of course, that's just a hell of a thing to brag about, isn't it?
I'm a monster. You know what I mean? That side of me is terrifying. And it's a lot like my dad. It pretty much is my dad's side, you know? So that's the thing, you always get evil people, they want to project. There's nothing psychotic about it, but if that's what you want to call it, cool.
Yeah, I mean, if he wanted to, work in an independent promotion, he could get a job right now.
I think that I out psycho the
As himself.
psychos. I think I out crazy the crazy.
People would pay good money to watch him run like a little bitch.
And that's something that I've had to do to survive, and it got me this far, so it protected me and it's done its job, and I'll continue to have that. I got a spirit inside of me, like I said, and these people don't understand. You think you're evil, you don't know how evil I could be. You have no clue. You don't understand it.
I suspect the source video has ended. He only has 2 people watching right now. It could be that they've all come over here, but in all likelihood, the source is done.
Could be nothing more evil than me if I wanted. It's all a decision. It's up to me. Why? Because I'm in God consciousness. We are gods. You understand? Like, I am a god. That's the point. I truly believe that.
Oh,
so you make your own decision.
I am a god. I mean, he said it before, but he's going to say, I'm a god, while he's in some kind of exploitative cult. Are you really serious? You have to be fucking kidding, right?
With power comes responsibility. You understand? What do you think? I want to be one of these fools that's in prison, telling, my knowledge on a television program, locked up, can't go nowhere? You know what I mean? People would look at me like, wow, that's
that was Green Bay, wasn't it?
amazing. But I'm miserable and I'm stuck in a damn cell. You think I want to live like that? No. See, I think about the future. I think about the fact that there's more repercussions for me than your average civilian because I'm a genius, because I think outside the box, and because of how dangerous my mind is. The government sees that. You think juries and judges don't see that? You think lawyers can't see that? They're going to look at someone with intellect who's a public figure like me, and they're going to say, this dude is intelligent as it possibly can be. Okay? Like, it's sad, but it comes with more responsibility because they're going to look at you like you should know better. You understand what I'm saying? It's for me, life is a different game, and I really want people to hear what I'm saying because this is the most true message. It's the realest I ever wrote, like Pac said. My test in life is different than yours because I'm not you. You understand? My test in life is not to prove I'm tough. My test in life is to be meek as possible and not break a rule and stay out of trouble because I really come from that. Like,
I have confirmed it. The source video has in fact ended.
I really am a mobster, gangster, all that. So I have to work on being nice and controlling my temper. And I'm not saying it's the hardest thing for me. It's not sometimes, I'm a good dude. I'm easy to get along with, man. You have to really wrong me to make me that upset at you. But I'm just saying my anger ain't nothing to play with. Everybody talks, but I'm talking like there's nobody who can match my anger. or my strength or my power. I know that. Other people don't know that, but I know that. I know me. I know who I am. So I don't go back and forth with battles trying to prove it through talking to people. I let people run their mouth. You know what I mean? Think what you want. That's fine. Everybody thinks they're whatever. I don't think I've proven this, and I happen to prove it on camera. That's why I do what I do. It's not to have an upper hand on anyone. It's not to put anyone down. It's just this is what I do. I'm who I am. I'm really trained. You know, um, just built for war. That's what Batman's about.
You'd shit your fucking pants. Built for war. Fuck, you're not built for spiders.
Well, the one guy was pretty chunky, but he was in there. Like I said, they were all the highest charges you can get, which y'all know what cases those are, right? I mean, use your imagination. Mine was just a dinky misdemeanor. So like I said, I mean, mine was.
Yours was not a dinky misdemeanor, motherfucker. You beat a woman into the hospital in front of her two kids. The only reason that I think you got away with the 45 days, she didn't come to court. There was nothing puny or measly or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You beat a woman in front of her two kids. There's a special place in hell for you, cunt.
Was a whole story of people working with corrupt police and me being set up and targeted because of all the money I had, and them lying about things and forcing me to spend it, whatever. They wanted to take it. They left with nothing and they lost. So who won? I did. But the point is that's over with. Forget about the past, man. Let's move forward, man. I let all of that go a long time ago, bro. I ain't holding on to nothing. I won. That's it. New life.
No, that wasn't Roxy. This was Lily.
Life, new era, new time. You know what I mean? We way past all.
I believe Roxy is the one that clowned him out of the family ranch.
Yeah, you feel me?
I could, of course, be wrong. I'm high.
Respect to Pops. Tyree Sneed. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I miss my dad, bro. I'm glad you said that. I miss my dad, man. A lot.
Why would
my dad
you?
Was a cool dad. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I remember the time he lined me up against the door and chucked tennis balls at me really, really hard because I backed up from ground balls.
But he was scary. He went down to the valley. He was practicing law in my uncle's.
We can do that, Deez. We can do that.
Furniture store. And his motto was cowboy up. And he actually practiced law for a little bit in Brownsville. A lot of y'all don't know that. So my dad was Joe Sneed. I guess he was the fourth? I think, because I'm the fifth. So he must have been the fourth. I never paid attention to his Roman numeral. He didn't bring it up much, but we have the same name. So he should be the fourth. I'm the fifth generation. But he was down there, and like some people met him. They said he was a cool man, cool guy. But they didn't know my dad like I knew my dad. My dad was.
You knew your dad about what? 7 inches deep anyway.
Something else. My dad was crazy. Like people think they're no, y'all ain't crazy. My father was crazy. Like my father didn't have any fear. I never saw my dad scared. Ever.
Well, apparently everybody else in the family hated his guts. Maybe there's a reason why. Just saying.
He's a different animal. And to me, at the time, his whole life, he was always like God to me. So when I lost him, it was hard, But like I said, I said it then and I'll say it again. I always feel like he lives through me, and I'm kind of the spitting image of him and turn more into him every day, So that's how I feel. That's what I choose to believe. That's what I truly believe. But my dad, and my dad kind of was like cursed too. He had a crater on his shoulder. Like I said, see the shoulder? His shoulder, he was like, I don't know how tall. He was taller than me, built
Now, what he is getting ready to describe for each and every one of us sounds a whole lot like skin cancer, something I'm talking no shit about.
From like farm work his whole life. He didn't do weights really. He did like farm work. So this man had like that old school strength that's scary. Okay. And I kind of have it, but not like him. And like I honestly truly believe if I got into it with my dad at any point in my life, I would have lost. He's the only person that I think I would lose to. That's just the truth. You feel me? Yeah, Lee, you still on that with the trolling about trade school? Golly, you need to get a life. But yeah, um, he was terrifying. But everybody in the valley was scared of him. I'm just telling you the truth. I went to St. Joe's. They called him the Cowboy Daddy because he'd show up with the cowboy hat and the boots, park his car, and listen to Hank Williams and Tex Ritter and all.
The St. Joe's he mentions is St. Joseph's Academy, which is one of the most exclusive boarding states in the whole of the United States of America.
This old school, you know, white people music. He terrified everyone. He's a big guy. You know, I'm talking about reality, what you're mad at. All right, cucumber. All right, so talking cucumber. So yeah, he had a crater in his shoulder. About the bone was coming out, I believe, from what I remember. It looked like it, and it was about that big or so. It was almost his whole shoulder. It was eating his shoulder. And then when I saw him last,
Yeah, he consistently describes this. So I think that we can pretty much assume that his dad had skin cancer.
it was spreading. I think it's called metastasizing or whatever, but it was spreading down
Oh,
this way. So I know.
he just confirmed it is skin cancer, and he used the one word that no cancer patient ever wants to hear. I'm not even going to repeat it.
I knew what was happening to him. I told him, I said, you need to get that checked out or it's gonna. And he just went like this right in front of me. I swear to you on everything I love. He had a call. He wear collared shirts like the red one I have here that y'all see me wear. He wear collared shirts all the time, dressed like a cowboy, jeans. Like I wear jeans every day because my dad, and he just took the collar and tucked the collar over it in front of me. Didn't say nothing. Like that's a pretty tough individual, bro. Like that's
Well, it sounds like the car wreck may have put him out of his misery a little bit. Somebody who is not in their misery at all. It's Kenny P right here on Negative 43 TV.
that was my dad. Like my dad, he didn't have fear. He didn't have any limits. At least not that I saw. Not that he showed. So I don't know. And it was
Troll team, so far, I have not slipped up.
crazy because when he passed, I found this thing he wrote, and it sounded like what he was saying. If he meant what he was saying, it sounded like I was.
Well, wait, that's not entirely true. I did mute myself for 3 seconds very early in the program. I caught it early and admitted to it, so no, there was no winner
His
there.
hero because it was like as courageous as I thought he was. I don't know that what he wrote. I don't know. It was weird. It was like what he wrote was saying that he didn't have that or didn't think he had that. Maybe it wasn't genuine. I don't know. I'd have to talk to him about it, which I'm sure I'll get the chance at some point. But he's a cool guy. He did a lot for me. He was an amazing dad. I think he did more for me than any dad's ever done for anyone personally. Um, he just had a hard time with showing that he cared sometimes, and you know,
He had a hard time showing it because he didn't care.
I guess with showing love, you know what I mean, which is I mean, kind of normal for a man. But I was raised hardcore, bro. I don't understand. That's the thing y'all don't get. Me and my dad, it wasn't like, oh, we get along and we hug and no, like me and my dad, like I said the last time I saw him, we almost got into it in the loobies. He put his finger in my face and I said, get your finger out my face, like it was like that type of relationship. So
You didn't say anything back to him. And the kind of pussy that you're describing, he may very well have put his finger in your face for no fucking reason whatsoever. That's what fat ass bullies do, like your dad.
So a lot of tough love, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I still feel like I hope I'm right. I feel like he genuinely loved me.
He
You know,
didn't.
I know he did in his own way,
He didn't.
you know,
Next.
but it's just that type of relationship, you know what I mean? So can't blame him, you know, it's who he was. And I think a lot of it came from how his dad treated him. And he definitely had some gripes with my grandfather.
Why do all the good comments happen while I'm taking a drink of something?
But I'm not sure he expressed it to him. So I don't know. But you know, like I said, that whole thing with my grandfather when he passed, that's what Carly Fiorina was doing, is she was coaxing him up the whole time, talking in his ear because he had Alzheimer's, so he couldn't even remember who we were, so that she could get whatever and you know play finagle with the will. So y'all gotta understand, Carly Fiorina, it's not a legend. I mean, this woman's been trying to take everything from me, my father, and again, I honestly believe
You can't blame him. I am a terrible son. 6 of one, half a dozen of another on negative 43 TV.
that it's possible that
Thank you,
allegedly
Deez.
she may be responsible for why my dad passed. And that's the part that I have an issue with, especially when someone's such a coward they can't stand on their position. If you know, are trying to win some kind of weird delusional sibling rivalry at all costs, there's something really seriously wrong with that woman. That's all I can say. You know, because my dad was not a bad person. He didn't do anything to her at all. So he was innocent, you know, and
From anything that I have ever heard, everybody in your family, I'll say, disliked your dad, anywhere from dislike to outright hated. He was not popular within his own blood.
and you know, especially such a tough man. That's what I'm saying. These people are cowards. They sit there and they say, "Oh, they don't like me, my father." We don't know you. I never met any of you. So I mean, you not liking me, that's something between you and God, bro. Because let me tell you something. You know, if that's true, and that's the reason my dad ain't here no more, you think God ain't gonna deal with that? Do you really believe that? Do you truly believe that you can go against God? Seriously? You feel what I'm saying? Do you really think that that I don't have a right to be mad? That was my father.
Yep, people's parents die every single day. And well, hopefully it sucks for you, because if it does, it means you probably loved
You
them.
understand? So, like I said, I mean, your government and the system failed because I truly believe that. I truly, honestly, in my heart, believe that my dad was taken out intentionally, and I think that my aunt might have had everything to do with it. That's the truth, because I know she's had everything to do with every setup that happened to me, and I've been seriously injured. Okay, I'm talking like just like now. This all comes from her. I know it does. So, you know, it's just sad, man. It's sad that
Indeed, dodge that responsibility in every possible way.
you know, people are this nuts, you know, and just like it said, because of what? Ego. Read the reading. It's on the community wall right now. And it says what? It says, and now God's going to change and alter their life because of the same reason, ego. So just remember, you could have done whatever you did to me, right? To my father. You see what I'm saying? How they sit there with that coward stuff. That's weird, man. I ain't got no time for that. So like I said,
Maybe you emailers need to start sending him pictures of all kinds of spiders. You'll love it.
you could have done whatever you did to me, my father. You living in shame. You didn't do nothing because you ain't touch his spirit and you ain't touch mine, and you never will and never can. So don't go crazy thinking about it. That's the
And
truth.
you ain't touch
But
mine. Okay, what are you doing?
on here, keys. So yeah, like I said, people whoever you are out there, you got jealousy, envy towards me, you against me, good.
Oh,
The more
man.
the merrier. Because what you gotta understand is you're already lost. You feel me? And
No, I don't really feel you. I don't know how that I've lost, really in any way, shape, or form. Certainly compared to you, I didn't come from money. You did. I didn't go to an exclusive school. You did. I didn't receive an $800,000 inheritance plus land and more. You did. I didn't blow that out my ass. You did. On and on and on it goes to where your life has devolved to where you're literally in a traveling cult.
understand? It's
Anything?
cool, man. I'm not interested in talking to you. Did I say I was gonna talk to you? Nope. I'm talking. You be quiet.
Fuck you. Look who snuck in here while I was ranting. It's Lady Nightmare. Say hi, everyone.
Okay? So, like I said, that's the reality. And that's why they mad, because my dad was shining too. My dad was amazing. Like I said, when he passed, he had an Asian waitress with him. You know what I mean? And he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He said,
He did, in fact, have an Asian waitress with him, a 46-year-old woman. But by God, don't change your story. He was with a teenage boy, and we're sticking with it.
sounds like my father.
Yes,
You know
it
what I mean?
does.
But yeah, I love my dad, man. I always will.
You're stupid,
So,
then.
it is what it is, man. People got to really understand and listen to the words I'm saying. But you see how they be typing while I'm talking? Because they know what I'm saying is true. They
How
know what
they
they're
be.
responsible for and what they did to my father and to me. So like I said, you got psychos that do all this hiding as cowards and they be trying to take me out in my entire lineage. You see what I'm saying? But remember, I'm supposed to just sit here and put up with it. That's what people think. Man, you crazy, bro. That'll be the day. You feel me? That'll be the day, homie. You know what I mean? One thing I need you to know about me, bro.
Patrol Queens welcome here all the time.
I'm a lot smarter than anyone you've ever seen. Okay? I'm a lot meaner. I'm a lot more ruthless. And I'm really, really patient. Okay? I want you to really listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? You don't understand. I don't care. Okay? About nothing. Feel me? And I'm smart enough, right, to win
You mean you were in jail like recently?
in any way, shape, or form. That's the thing. I don't have any hangups with anyone. I'm not mad at anyone about anything. It's like it is what it is. Because I believe in stoicism. So what you can't control,
You believe in stoicism, yet another word that he has no idea what it means. A stoic is somebody who's quiet, somebody who keeps their own counsel, as they used to say. It ain't you, babe.
let go. I'm not mad about nothing, bro. Really?
Oh, thank goodness for that, Stu.
I'm not seeking anything, especially like revenge on who? Again, I
Well,
don't even
I know you're seeking revenge on me, and I know you're seeking revenge on the girls, our elite triangulation unit, and you're looking for revenge on the real Tyree Sneed. You're looking for revenge on virtually everybody, aren't you? Come on
even
now.
know, really who's who or what's happened. I don't know. Because everybody's a coward, so nobody respects cowardice, bro. You're gonna have to deal with that one. But like I said, if you got a problem with me and you mad at seeing me succeed and shine, that's something you got to deal with. That's between God and you.
That's big pick.
Because I'm
Nip
content with that.
check.
Like I said, it's not my war to fight. It's God's fight. He already told me that. He said, I got this. So it would make sense why I'm here, right? Because again, my life was beautiful. My dad's life was beautiful. And somebody who was hating and jealous and envious of
Now, myself, I was guilty as fuck.
happy people who genuinely are happy wanted to take my entire lineage out, me and my
Well, you're in Australia, which is almost as bad as being in Ireland.
Father, that's what I feel, and that's what I truly believe. And like I said, I think 100%
No, I take that back. It's probably worse.
it is my aunt, Carly Fiorina. That's who I believe. I'm positive. I'm just saying for y'all allegedly, but I'm positive. I know what happened. You know what I mean? But allegedly, right, has paid off all these people that come against me, paid people to try to take me out, put active hits on me a million times. And that ain't the only person, because like I said, I've gone on at it with organizations and won. I went at it with gangs and won. I've been at it with all sorts of people, and I never took an L. I barely have a scratch on me, bro.
You barely have a scratch on you because you run, run, run. You do have a. Does that look like a dimple on top of his nose to anybody else? It sure looks like a dimple to me. You can stop preening anytime you want because you BFU. You know what BFU means? Yes, indeed, it means butt fucking ugly. Yes, you are.
Nobody's ever done anything to me, really. They never been able to. I'm untouchable. So, like I said, y'all get online, you want to talk nonsense, y'all look up to me, bro. People like the penguin, I don't talk about you. You the one coming over here with that weirdo stuff. See, that's your brother again. That's that weird stuff. Y'all got some weird family thing going. What's up with that, bro? That stuff be weird, homie.
Yeah, he got his nose broken all three, almost 4 winters back. And during that time, he was off the air for 6 weeks. So that is absolutely when it happened because his nose had a bend to the right that it didn't have before.
These be some weird brothers, bro. And what y'all do together? Oh, y'all weird as hell. Golly, you want a white girlfriend so bad, Penguin. What's wrong with you? Something wrong with that boy. But Vince, if you still watching, um, if you can't email me, bro, at twilightedwards3207 at gmail.com, even though I deleted the email for now because of these people trying to, bother me and they're going to go to prison for it. But, just try to email me, man, so we can get in touch and we'll talk and we'll go from there. But yeah, like I said, man, I already forgave everyone, man. It's something that people got to deal with. That's between God and you because I'm going to do the best I can, and that's it. So right now, like I said, I might start fasting pretty soon, trying to reclaim my body, my life, everything back, man. Because people definitely have hijacked it or tried to, and it's just so weird because it's the weirdest thing because the things they're trying to do ain't possible. You can say whatever, bro, but you ain't never gonna hijack my destiny or be me. You can't do what I do, bro. Ain't none of y'all playing ball like me, man. You crazy. Some of these are old ladies, bro. These people is crazy. They out their damn mind.
Who the fuck would want to hijack your destiny?
Feel me?
It's to be avoided.
So that's all I got to say right now. Shout out to Ace. Thank you so much for coming. I salute you. Thank you to all my supporters. And like I said, look out for Batman's comeback. Look out when we come back to Texas. And I just need everyone to support me, man. And if y'all want to help me financially, that would be nice. So I could try to get the phone bill paid. I need all the donations I can get. Shout out to the sponsor. Thank you for the $3 donation today. See, we make money here. And that's it, man. I'm not in this for money. I'm in it to help people, but that's why I needed help to pay the phone plan because I really need a phone plan. I would like to have it on. This is my enjoyment. It makes my day, man, to talk to y'all and do something for the public and people. And
That is something that I have literally been saying about him for years. He's a psychotic breakaway from being legitimately dangerous. That one day where everything just snaps and he forgets he's a pussy.
have interaction with the world, man. So it's a big deal for me right now, man. This is kind of a hard thing, doing all this. So
Oh, I do hope it was a hearty shit.
if you hear me, please help me with that. Cash App is right there, $ Batman Immortal. And I will talk to y'all in a minute. All right. Like I said, the phone plan is going to go out at midnight. If y'all don't hurry up and hit that Cash App right now, I need at least, like 56 to $60 to pay it. At least
Sounds like you're fucked.
40 plus, 40 to 50. And I could try to get it paid because that account has to stay positive because that check's coming right around the corner. But like I said, we'll see what my decision is if I leave it off for now so I can save a little bit of money or if I pay it. I'm probably going to be forced to pay it. So just donate everything you can, please. It'll help me out. You know what I mean? So appreciate y'all. We'll talk in a minute. All right. One.
Go fuck yourself. And that is all that I have for you on this Saturday night. It didn't exactly go quite the way that I had planned it. In fact, since we switched over to the live, no need to go back to the pre-recorded stuff because we still have 45 minutes or so. And I don't think anybody wants to be here for 2.5 hours. I'd like to thank everybody here for spending at least some of your Saturday right here on Negative 43 TV. What we will do next week, we are going to pick it up next week from the video that we left off at, which will be everything needs to be restructured. That's my goal. And follow that up with completely focused, working for myself, winning. And then after that, why, we'll just see what happens as we go through this upcoming week that is funny enough to make it onto Negative 43 TV. You just know something is going to happen up at some time. So no fancy exit video for you tonight because, well, things got changed up and it was, oh boy, was that all right. Make sure you donate, says RTS. So it was a great time. It really was. But as always, it's time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Rich Baritone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.